the best iRacers in the business.
It's the way to do it. We're in the 87 cars here in Talladega. As you see the 15 car grabbing the wall.
My goodness,
Wow.
he did it. He made it through that.
Wow.
Oh, we got contact. Oh my goodness. On this upside down. Garrett Gusso is upside down. Mayhew's sliding.
They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it. He's into the grass on the tri-oval. He's going to get a penalty for that. He has no help, and this guy's got a rocket ship. Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you.
Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso.
Garrett
He is the
Gusso.
winner of the 499. Garrett Gusso, you are immortal.
We're the hub for
Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic broadcast here tonight. We are at Indianapolis with the Dallara IR18s into IndyCar, modern IndyCars. We're running the Indy 250 here tonight with the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. And it is going to be a phenomenal race. I can already feel it in the air. It's going to be great. First and foremost, though, I've got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, I've been looking forward to this race for weeks, Tom. We are running our own kind of iteration here in the Grand Prix Championships of a little half-distance Indy 500 type race. We got a stacked field here tonight. I can't wait to get into it. This can be fantastic. Going through qualifying right now. We'll see where these guys stack up. The 100 laps on deck here tonight with some of the best iRacers in the business here in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships.
Absolutely. Right now, we are qualifying. We've got Fozzie Fazzillo taking his 4-lap average with a 39.801. Kyle Hendricks goes up with a 39.698. But real quick, before we go any further, let's go into some race info for tonight. Again, this is the Indianapolis 250, the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network, here on YouTube. The track length of 2.51 miles, track temperature right now of 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and an altitude of 723 feet. We got 77 degrees ambient, 62% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 10-mile-an-hour wind. This is some great open setup IndyCar racing. 9.2 degrees of banking in all turns, 2 long straights, 2 short chutes, pace car speed of 85 miles an hour, pit road speed of 65 miles an hour. And everybody out here tonight gets the opportunity to roll out a backup car if they get caught up in some messes. All right, Jay, so we've got two drivers up on the board, Kyle Hendricks and Fozzie Fazillo. Let's go to our next runner right now. That's Brad Haldane. Has not put up qualifying lap yet, but he is on his second lap, about to complete it on his third lap now.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to see Brad Haldane dive down here into turn 1, try to carry this momentum here down the short chute into turn 2. Right now, Kyle Hendricks is the man to beat with a 39.698 average of 4 laps. Let's see if Brad Haldane, as he continues here down the back straightaway, let's see if he can take this number 39 machine to the top of the board.
Absolutely. He dives it on down into turn 3, all the way down to the bottom there. Well, one of the things that these drivers are going to be able to use all night long, front and rear ARB arms. Then you got some weight jacker as well. As Brad comes down the front straightaway, using most of his tools. Let's see what he can do.
It looks like he goes up purple right there in sector 1 of the course. Looks like maybe he had a little issue there through the short chute in between 1 and 2. Off of turn 2 now, get right up against the wall. See if he takes it down to the bottom here. Makes it shorter around the distance around this back straightaway. Looks like he's going to stay up towards near the wall here. Down here into turn 3. Take it right down to the bottom. Try and get a good run here through the middle. And he's sideways. Does he save?
Wow.
What a save by Brad Haldane. Oh, he still drifted to the middle of turn 4. Can he save it again? Double saves here by Brad Haldane.
Looks like he's going to pull it off now. Noah coming down into turn 3. Noah Blackwell, that is. You saw him last night in the sports car series. He's out here in the IndyCar now, trying to make a run at the Indy 250s. He comes off of turn 4 to complete his qualifying run. Let's see what he can do here as he comes down the front straightaway and across the line. What does he do? A P4 for Noah Blackwell, a 39.902 for him. Kyle Hendricks still at the top of the board. Now Nick Russell coming across the line to complete his run. Rob Collier to the top of the board with a 39.614. Nick Russell, 39.848. Remember, this is an average of 4 laps. So, next one to complete their run will be Ryan Mulvey, starting his third lap now.
Yeah, we'll see Ryan Mulvey here on his third lap down here into turn 1. Let's see what he can do here in qualifying. Currently maybe not tracking exactly what he wanted there on that last lap. We'll see if he can improve here on lap number 3 off of turn 2. Gets a really good exit there. He's going to take it down to the bottom, I believe, here down the back straightaway. No, he's going to stay up towards the top of the track here, down the back straightaway, and then down here into turn 3.
Down in turn 3 for his final lap. A little bit of a higher approach than what we would normally see, but coming down into turn 4, he might be having a little bit of handling issues for that number 19 Dallara IndyCar. As he comes down the front straightaway now, old Ryan Mulvey crosses the line. Let's see what he can do here. No lap time recorded for the 19. Must have a little bit of issues there in his qualifying run. No problem. Next one up, your last night's GTD Pro winner, Matthew Wood. Here he comes down into turn 3 to complete his qualifying run.
Yeah, this could be interesting to see Matthew Wood here tonight. We kind of coaxed him into jumping in here tonight. We'll talk about that more here in a minute. But holy cow, he is fast. Anything he jumps in. Let's see what he can do here in an Indy car this time at Indianapolis. He's going to rip across the line. I'm not sure. He goes up to P3 with a 39.769. The Iron Man, Matthew Wood, showing the speed early on here in qualifying.
A great run by him as he puts himself P3 up on the board. Steven Ritter's now starting his third or final lap here as he comes down into turn 1. Off turn 1, real close to the wall there. Coming down into turn 2, getting real low there on the white line. Coming off of turn 2, getting real close to the wall as well. Down the back straightaway he goes now. He's looking to put another great lap in here to complete his qualifying run. And here he comes down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3. Steven Ritters has been one of the dominant drivers here in the Nexus Grand Prix Championship Series all season long. Has so many great runs. Him battling up at the front of the field. Him and Takeshi Kita, two familiar names if you've been tuned in here on Mondays. Let's see what he can do here in qualifying. This might be one of your favorites tonight here in Indianapolis as he dives down into turn 1. And he goes up P4 on the board. Great 4-lap average there by Steven Ritters.
All right, here comes Takeshi Kita through the short chute in turns 3 and 4 to complete his qualifying run all the way down to the bottom, swinging out wide here off at turn 4. Down the front straightaway he goes. The number 64 on a dominant run here in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. Let's see where he can go after he completes his lap. No time recorded for the 64. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that is super unfortunate there for Takeshi Kitas, but here we are on board here with his teammate Richard Swindell in the 62 machine. He's had some great runs as well this season. We look back at that Long Beach race, had an opportunity to beat Takeshi Kita. Let's see what he can do here in Indianapolis. Let's see what he can do here in qualifying.
As he crosses the line to complete his 3rd lap, he is on the 4th lap now, down into turn 1, trying to get as low as he can, maybe a little tight there on the entrance, but he saves it on the exit, as now he goes through turn 2 a little bit higher than normal as well, but he's doing a great job to keep that car on track, keep the speed up in that number 62 Dallara Indy car. He's coming down the back straightaway, and now into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3. Let's see if he can get this 4th lap on the board here with a great time. Down here into turn 4 on his final lap here. First 4-lap average. Can he get it off of turn 4? Squared, aimed for the line. Let's see what he can do this time across the line.
Coming across the line now, the 62. He goes P7 with a 39.906. Great starting spot for himself. As we got 2 other cars on track right now. Javon Thompson now taking his run. He just came out on track now. Or actually, he's about to complete his 1st lap in the number 93. As he comes off of turn 3, down into turn 4 now. He's going to look to set himself up for lap 2 around Indianapolis.
Your winner there, Auto Club, showed an absolute master class of being able to control the lead and maybe put a little bit of aero wash on the guys behind him there at Auto Club. Did a fantastic job. Drove through the field at one point to find that victory. Let's see if he can master it again here in Indianapolis. Here on his 2nd lap here in his 4-lap average qualifying. Down the back straightaway. Let's see if he can make something happen here.
Coming down the back straightaway now. Very straight line for Javon. What he needs now, coming down into turn 3. Nice, smooth, consistent entrance and exit there. He runs it a little bit shallow there off the exit, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Javon is really quick when it comes to ovals and IndyCars. Since he got real tight there off of turn 4, had to pull it away from the wall there just a little bit, but he crosses the line. Let's look at his lap time at 39.614. That is exactly what Rob Collier pulled as a 4-lap average. So Javon might be behind the game here just a little bit as he comes off of turn 2, but we'll see what lap 3 looks like here in a couple corners.
Yeah, this is going to get interesting. He did tie Rob's 4-lap average there on that lap. Let's see what he can continue to do here through 3 and then through 4. Looks like he's got a pretty good line there, maybe making some adjustments there behind the wheel to keep the speed in this machine here off of turn 4. Let's see what he can do here, crossing the line here to complete this 3rd lap.
Across the line, the number 93 goes now. A 39.614? Again? I don't know if that's right. Because that's a crazy lap. If he did that back-to-back, I think we might be having a little bit of issues here with the timing board, but that might be okay. We'll see what Javon can do here as he's coming down the back straightaway now. He's about to complete his 4th lap here, and we're going to see where Javon Thompson stacks up against everyone else. Like the likes of Rob Collier, Kyle Hendricks, Matthew Wood, your top 3 on the board now. Here comes Javon Thompson off of turn 4.
Yeah, off of turn 4. Can he take this 93 machine to the top of the board here? Javon Thompson across the line. We'll wait for timing here. And he will go up to the P8 position. Maybe not the qualifying run he wanted here, but still a fantastic job. Tim Henderson actually went up to P7. Oh, Timmy Henderson is back in this race here tonight. Good to see you, Tim.
Absolutely. It's showing Javon as a 39.652. That would put him P2.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got some timing issues here with this, with our board. Yeah, that is right. A 39.652 would put him P2. I don't know what's going on there, Tom. That's some interesting stuff in qualifying. We'll see if that gets corrected.
You know, Kyle Hendricks is in the chat. I have no idea what I'm doing. Apparently, I don't know either. Because it still puts Javon in P8 with a 39.652. Kyle Hendricks, welcome to the boys. Look at that. Yes. My goodness. Kyle Hendricks, thank you so much for the support. Truly, truly appreciate that. That is awesome.
Yes, Kyle, so awesome. I'm so glad that you're out here racing IndyCars tonight. Got that thing up at the top of the board here, up at the towards the top of the pylon. It's exciting to see. But Tom, you know what I want to talk about real quick before we get any further into this broadcast, since there's no cars on track and qualifying. The Dega Boys broadcasting here at Nexus Sim Racing, we at the beginning of the season put up a challenge to all these drivers. 3 different series. We got sports cars, we got the Grand Prix Championship, as well as the truck series on Wednesdays. We put a challenge up. We're calling it the Dega Boys Triple Challenge here at the Nexus Sim Racing. A driver that can win in all 3 series will claim a cash prize at the end of this season. The first one to do it. Currently tonight, we got 4 drivers, I believe, right? 3 drivers here in the field tonight that are eligible for that. Rob Collier claiming a victory in the truck. We got Matthew Wood claiming a victory last night in the GTD Pro class, as well as Ryan Mulvey in the GTD AM is one back-to-back there. All 3 of those drivers are looking to complete a second leg to this triple challenge here tonight. Let's see if one of those 3 drivers can get it done.
Absolutely. As now, Rob Collier has won the poll. Jay, how about we bring him down here? Let's talk to him for a little bit.
Yes.
Hey, Rob, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys.
Hey, a great run out there for qualifying. You put that number 02 on poll for tonight. What is your plan going into this race? We know there's going to be a lot of aero in play here. A lot of adjustments, though, that you can make in the car. But really, we want to hear what your plan is going into this race.
Ultimately, not die. That's the big thing.
That's a great plan, honestly.
Yeah, make it to that last fuel run and just have at it.
So we know how much clean air means around here as you avoid the car in front of you. Great move there. But we know how much aero plays into this race. Some dirty air, clean air. Talk to us a little bit about that. I mean, how good is your car in traffic?
I think it's decent. It's not the greatest, but at the same time, it's like I don't want it to be the greatest in traffic. That basically just means you're gonna be a sit and duck while you're leading. So.
All right.
I think it's
That's what
a
I'm
decent
talking about.
balance.
All right. Well, there you have it, Rob. Coming out here on poll. Congratulations. Gonna hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Rob as we round out this interview?
Yes, Rob, congratulations on your pole time there. That was very impressive, taking it to the top of the board. You're going to have the track position early. In your strategy, you said you just don't want to die. You don't want to have any incidents and be able to make it to that final fuel run and maybe keep that track position all day. I guess my first thing is, we've seen you win in the truck. Can you make it happen here in the IndyCar tonight? Rob, get their second leg of this triple challenge here that Dega Boys are putting up.
I think I got a good chance. It just honestly just comes down to luck and avoid all the issues that's going to happen during this race.
Wait.
Execute at the end.
What's the chance we see you in a sports car now?
I mean, I was in that league at the very beginning of the year. It just tapered off with some live stuff, but there's a decent chance.
All right. Cool. You got anything else, Jay?
I was just going to say, Rob, congratulations on your poll. Good luck tonight, and maybe at the end of the night, hopefully, we'll be talking to you in Winner's Circle here at Indianapolis. Showtime, Rob Collier here in the booth with us tonight.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Good luck. All right. That was Rob, who won the poll for tonight here. Jay, let's talk a little bit about the race now. I kind of got into it with Rob. That clean air versus dirty air. It's going to mean a lot to these guys, especially with how they set up their cars. Obviously, Rob kind of setting up his car to lead the race. Maybe a little bit more trimmed out here and in traffic might be okay. Or maybe I read it wrong. Maybe he just built an overall just decent car. One that could lead for a little bit, one that could be in traffic for a little bit. But there are a lot of philosophies that go into their setups as they go around this racetrack.
Yeah, this could be a very difficult race to win here tonight, Tom. The field is stout here tonight. I think you nailed it. Getting in that dirty air in traffic, if your car is maybe not set up exactly how you want it to do, maybe don't have the right adjustments in the race car to make it faster in the dirty air. I know we ran a little bit of Indy cars with these guys in a test session a few weeks ago, and I know it could be very difficult in that dirty air. And if you have a very good car in that dirty air and you're able to make a lot of passes, I think that might be the way to go here tonight. But I like the confidence by Rob. He doesn't even plan on running a dirty air tonight. He's just going to keep that thing up front. I like the confidence. I like the strategy. I like the thought process there. It'll be interesting to see how this race progresses, how these guys can master the strategy and then be able to put themselves in a position at the end for that all important final lap and lead that thing.
See, as you just saw there on screen, Brad got a little bit of that dirty air pushed straight up to the wall in turns 3. That is going to be pretty difficult to manage, even during the middle parts of the race when your tires are a little hot. You got a little less fuel in that thing, and you're chasing the car all the way up the racetrack through 3. As we're rounding out warm-up now, Dr. Relief in the chat. I know who that is. That's Dylan Carrier. Let's go Noah and Matthews showing some support to the PSCRL drivers of Noah Blackwell and Matthew Wood. Matthew Wood's got a little bit on the line here tonight as he is chasing the Triple Crown. Or did we call it Triple Crown? What do we call it?
Triple Challenge. Triple Crown Challenge.
Triple Crown Challenge. Triple. That's what we'll call it.
Basically, just win. You just gotta win.
Yeah, just win.
Win some races. Yeah.
That's right. All right, now let's pull up the grid for the start of this race. On pull tonight, it's Rob Collier in the 02 with Kyle Hendricks on the outside of him in the 16.
Starting P3 in the number 13 machine, that's the Iron Man, Matthew Wood, with Steven Ritters in the 99, starting P4.
Kevin Whalen in the 42, starting P5 tonight with Nick Russell in the 2, starting P6.
Starting P7, that's Timmy Henderson in the number 20 machine with Javon Thompson in the 93, starting P8.
Richard Swindell in the 62, starting P9 tonight, with Fozzie Fazillo in the 755, starting P10.
Starting P11, that's the egg roll, Noah Blackwell in the 10 machine with Corey Kobe in the 86. Rounding out your top 12 starters here tonight in the Indy 250.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting all lined up here, ready to go as the cars get on the grid. We'll be calling this green flag here shortly. We may be holding up the start of this race just a little bit here as we got some drivers who are looking to get in, trying to get their equipment on, get in the car and ready to race around here at Indianapolis. Jay, we still got some things to talk about though. We got to talk about the opening lap, what to expect, and who to keep our eye on for this race.
Yes, I was about to say, we got to make our race picks here before we get going. I think the opening laps could be crucial. Not being in any type of incident early. You're going to have that aero wash. We've noted that, especially when you're deep in traffic here at the beginning of this race, trying to survive those first few laps, get into a race pace, and then go from there with your strategy. But if we're going to take race picks here tonight, Tom, oh man, that's tough. There's a lot of heavy hitters in this field. You know what? I'm going to take the man that won at Auto Club. I think Javon Thompson. That man is so good in an Indy car. I think tonight is the night we see Javon Thompson win another race here in the Grand Prix Championships here in Indianapolis. I might have stole that one there from you, Tom.
That's okay. I'm going to share the love here a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. Jay, I'm going to completely agree with you on the lap 1. Avoid the carnage. Keep your car stable and get into a line. Get yourself into a rhythm before you start making some crazy moves here that we see a lot of the time here. If anybody took part in the official Indy 500s this past week, you would know what I'm talking about. So I think that's we're not going to see that here in Nexus. We're going to go some green flag laps here. You went with Javon. I'm going to go with the guy who's going to chase the Triple Crown Challenge tonight, which is a few of them. But I'm choosing Matthew Wood. Matthew Wood is an absolute superstar. No matter what car he drives, no matter what series he's in, Matthew Wood is the safe bet, I believe, for tonight, along with Javon. Javon is a great choice as well. But with Matthew Wood and the skill that he has behind that wheel, it's going to be really hard to deny that guy the chance to be fighting up at the front towards the end of this race. So with that being said, though, all the guys are in their cars on track. We are starting off now for our pace lap. So we got the pace car on the racing surface. Rob Collier going to be leading the field to green here for the Indy 250 with the Nexus Grand Prix Championships as they come through turns 1 and 2. We've got Rob and Kyle up on the front row. Very familiar sight there in the Nexus series. But Jay, now as we're coming off of turn 2, we'll go into it. What are any final words before we take the green flag?
Yes, the best iRacers in the business here in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. We got an 18-car field here in Indianapolis. 100 laps, 250 miles to crown a victor here tonight. This is going to be a fantastic race. A great action from start to finish. Strategy on deck. Maybe some great opportunities to make some magical moments here tonight at Indianapolis. This is going to be a fantastic race from I'm so excited, Tom. I can't even explain how jittery I am. Looking forward to this race all week long. Last couple weeks, we got a stout field here tonight. This is going to be absolutely thrilling.
It absolutely will, as now we see the field go through turns 3 real quick. To the chat, Dylan Carrier, you remember who I was. I will be back this Saturday for Dega. He needed a little bit of a break, but he's coming back for that checker flag. Noah in the chat, coming for that Big Mac. Love you, Dylan. All right, we're coming off of turn 4. And Rob's getting a good jump here. Green flag is out in the air. Rob gets a huge start over the field here. Matthew Wood to the inside. Green flag flies. Matthew Wood already up to that P2 position. Here comes Steven Ritters now into P3. Kyle Hendricks dropping back to P4 now as they get into the line for the top 4. Kevin Whalen in that P5. Nick Russell P6. Back here we got a little bit of a kerfuffle of cars as Richard Swindell now gets in line. We got Javon Thompson back here. He is going haywire up front, though. Down into turn 3. Rob Collier still leading this race.
Oh, Ritters might have missed the bottom. Oh, Hendricks got in the dirty air there of Ritters. Big contact into the outside wall. Oh, man, big right front damage there to the 16. We got a big wreck behind. Massive wreck back here. That would be the 94 of Nick Pressey. I'm not sure. Is that Brad Haldane back in here is involved as well? I was going to say, what a great start we had. Kind of went all out the wayside there through turns 3 and 4. We'll see if these guys can pull out those backup cars and get those things rolling again. Big damage here to Brad Haldane.
Takeshi Kita coming down pit road.
Kita, excuse me. They have very similar paint schemes here,
yes,
Tom.
yes, they do. Takeshi Kita having a little bit of right front damage to that car. Let's see. Kyle Hendricks is still on track with that broken right front suspension. He's going to try to stay out and get back to the pit boxes here. Takeshi missing his pit box there. Here comes Nick Pressey now. He might have a little bit of issues, as might have a little bit of toe issues on the rear end of that number 94. He's going to come down pit road, pull up his backup car. So does Takeshi Kita. They're coming back out on the track now. Kyle Hendricks, I would suppose he will pit there if he wants to stay in the race. But he's coming through 3 and 4 now. He's looking to come down pit road and get that car fixed and come right back out. He's not going to have that safety net of the quick repair of the backup car anymore. As now he comes down pit road. A couple others too. Here comes Tim Henderson.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting strategy call here. We're going to see a lot of guys heading down pit road. Trying to look back there. I think that's Ryan Mulvey, Brad Haldane, Corey Kobe down pit road as well. Is that Dallas Seward in there? It is. Yeah, lots of different strategies here. And then one more down pit road. I believe, I can't tell who that is there, Tom.
Javon Thompson.
It's Javon. This is a Javon move if I've ever seen one. He's going to head down pit road here.
Oh, man. All right, we got some cars coming off of pit road now. Looks like Tim Henderson's going to come off just fine here. Corey Kobe, Kyle Hendricks, Fozzie, Ryan Mulvey, Brad Haldane, Javon now coming out of his box there. Nick Pressey coming across the track now. He's going to come out in front of Javon. Dallas Seward still in his pit box there. Jay, you know, let's go back and look at that caution flag real quick.
Yes.
As kind of got carried away talking just a wee little bit there. That's all right. Let's see what happened to Nick Pressey here through 3 and 4. Oh, in the wall off of turn 3. Oh, who'd he...
That was Takeshi Kide. No, I'm not
No,
sure who that was.
I
he
think that was
collected.
Ryan Mulvey. No,
Oh, it's Javon.
no, that's. Was it Javon?
We got
It
a
was
lot of
Javon.
similar paint schemes.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
Javon.
Oh no, one of your favorites coming into this race having early issues here.
You know, it'd be a really cool camera shot here. Digga Boy's on board with Javon. Let's see what he sees. Oh, he
They
got
all
into the
made
wall too.
contact. Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 of them that made contact there. Off of turn number 3.
Yeah, one more time. Let's see what happened to Takeshi Kida here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, got into
Oh,
Dallas Seward there.
makes contact. Yep. There's a
And
lot
there
to
he is.
unpack on this one here, Tom.
A
Holy
lot,
cow.
for sure. All right, we'll go back live here. Rob Collier's still out front now. Should be pretty close to lights off. We are lights off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. Jay, we talked about a pre-race, that opening lap, very critical to your race as we see a car absolutely junking it in the background there. Don't know who that is, but he's got to get it off track there. Let's see. Old Dalsiwi.
What if you had
Let's
a
see.
connection issue? That was weird. Oh, I wonder
What?
if his wheel just disconnected. Because that thing just hooked right on him.
That was pretty wild. Not much explanation going on there. I mean, it just snapped right. All right, here we are. We're going through through the short shoot in 3 and 4. Kevin Whalen now up to the P4 position. Nick Russell in the P5 position. Now that's your top 5 with your normals of Rob Collier, Matthew Wood, Steven Ritters, and P1 through 3 now as they go into turn 4, excuse me, off of turn 4 now. Rob Collier getting a great jump here. Here comes Steven Ritters now. He's looking to the inside of Matthew Wood coming across the line with the green flag out in the air. Steven Ritters about to time this just right here, but Matthew Wood inches out ahead here through turns 1 as we got a side-by-side action now. Nick Russell goes around the outside of Kevin Whalen in turn 1. Kevin Whalen going back to P5 now as everybody gets straightened out in a single file line now down the back straightaway.
Here comes Matthew Wood, the Iron Man to the outside of Showtime, side by side, wheel-to-wheel action into turn 3. Sub's got to give. Can Matthew Wood make it happen? Unbelievable! Matthew Wood takes the lead into turn number 4. Great action up front of this field. Now Matthew Wood, here on lap 5, is going to take the lead over Rob Collier.
Rob Collier tracing in the background here. He's going to shoot to the outside now, across the line, and down into turn 1. Can he make the move on the outside? He does. Incredible what Rob Collier just did there through turns 1 and now down into turn 2. Matthew Wood looking to get the draft down the back straightaway as they exit turn 2, and they track down the back straightaway here. Here he is in a line looking to make a pass.
Yeah, this is some fantastic racing early on as you see him snake down the back straightaway. Rob Collier continues to lead down here into turn 3. Ritters maybe gets a little tight there off the bottom there in P3 as he has Nick Russell absolutely applying the pressure behind. Here we are snaking back down the front straightaway. Rob Collier leading the field. Matthew Wood with a pretty decent run. Gonna keep that gap even as we head back down into turn 1.
Coming down into turn 1 now, it's Matthew Wood still in that P2 position. Your top 4 all in a line right now. Noah Blackwell in that P5 position, overtaking Kevin Whalen now. He's got a second gap in between himself and Nick Russell. As we go further in the pack here, we got Richard Swindell battling it out with Brad Haldane off of turn 2. Now as they come down the back straightaway, here comes Dallas Seward as he is currently 1 lap down, but trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Here comes Kita to the inside of Brad Haldane. He makes the pass.
Wow, Takeshi Kita making some big, bold moves. Here he is way up to the outside. Look at Takeshi Kita go as we see a car down pit road. Unbelievable what Takeshi Kita was able to do there through 3 and 4. Way up against the boards here in Indianapolis as we dive back down into turn 1. Little bit of forgiveness there into turn 1. Not too much aggression as we're going to continue on here off of turn number 2.
Coming back up to the front now, Matthew Wood getting ever so close to Rob Collier as they come on down into turn 3 now. The 40 or the 13, excuse me, of Matthew Wood, trying to make the pass again on the 0-2. Currently, your closest battle on track right here, Corey Kobe to the rear end of Stephen Downey. Looks to the inside. He's going to make the pass off of turn 4. What does Stephen Downey do? Is he going to roll on the outside there? He's going to let Corey Kobe stay ahead of him now as they come on down into turn 1. No moves made by Stephen Downey down into turn 1. They're going to keep in a line here as now our closest battle on track, Nick Pressey, going around the outside of Tim Henderson.
Yeah, great move there by Nick Pressey up on the outside. He's going to follow back in line here. I'm not sure exactly who that is. That might be Ryan Mulvey here down the back straightaway. It is. Nick Pressey going to make a move down to the inside, down the back straightaway. Side by side, wheel to wheel action as we head for turn 3. Mulvey to the outside, Pressey to the inside. Look at Mulvey, unrelenting to the outside. What a move by Mulvey. We got a yellow.
Caution, it's Kyle Hendricks.
Oh, Hendricks. Oh, big time aerial action. Holy cow. That's Mulvey, no!
Holy cow.
The trajectory. That was like takeoff.
That was like, Jordan Whiting, with the race down under.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's see what happened here. Well, actually, I think it... Oh my goodness.
Dear Lord.
Got a car launched into the fence. Kyle Hendricks around. Takeshi Kita gets involved. Nowhere to go for him. Coming back up into the track. Some more contact made there as Takeshi Kita comes back down across the track. Who is that?
Look at that car up in the catch fence. Oh my gosh. That
which blue and red scheme is that?
Oh my
Is that Brad? It's freaking Brad. What happened to Brad?
We need a couple onboards here. I think we need one with, I think Dallas is in there. I think we need one with Mulvey and one with Brad.
Oh my gosh. That was intense. All right. Let's see. Let's go on board with Haldane now.
Oh my
You don't
goodness.
even see it. What the heck happened? Let's see. Back on board with Haldane here. You don't even see it. Takeshi Kita just came out of nowhere and just absolutely freaking killed it. All right, coming down in turn 3 with Kita now.
Oh, yeah.
Big hit there.
Done.
All right. See what happened. Now with Dallas Seward. My
Look
goodness.
at how much airtime he has. Look at it. He's right up against the fence.
Oh, we got to do one more. I forgot about Ryan Mulvey here.
Yeah, Mulvey's going to be a good onboard. I don't think he had anywhere he could have gone.
Let's look. Let's see what happened here to the 19 coming off at turn 3. He's slowing down and...
Where do you go? Where do you go?
Yeah.
You just... It's so unfortunate. One of the guys chasing that Triple Crown Challenge tonight. Having a bad start here early on. He was making some good moves, though. We knew he was here.
One more time. I just want to see what happened to Hendricks. Oh, he got into the wall. That's what happened. He slowed down. Nowhere for Dallas to go. Gets into the rear of Hendricks. And one more time around, because Tim Henderson is the camera for Dega Boys. Let's see.
He is.
Whoa, look at that. Watch movie right in front of him.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That's
we gotta
great.
nickname Tim Henderson Onboard or something. Mr. Onboard or Onboard Cam. I don't even know. Every time we go to onboard with him, it's just a great action every time. As we got some strategy being played, I think we missed pit stops here, Tom. Looks like Matthew Wood, Rob Collier. Matthew Wood leaps Collier through that pit sequence. We have Fazilo staying out on the racetrack here, inheriting the lead. Javon up to P6. We got a lot of shakeups here at the front of the field, Tom.
All right, coming down the back straightaway now for a restart. We got Fozzie Fazzillo. I know I butcher that a lot when I'm trying to say it pretty fast. But I apologize, but I love this dude's name. It's so cool.
So great.
I dig it. Like, you know. Oh man.
It's like his name. It's like a nickname inside of a name. Like Fozzie. What a sick nickname, man. It's like a rock star name right there, dude. I love
It really is. Like of the likes of actual Rose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Fozzie Fazzillo. I love it.
Ozzy Fozzie. There we go. I love it.
All right, coming through turns 4 now. Race about to be restarted by the 755 of Fozzie Fazzillo. He comes off of turn 4. Green flag out in the air. He gets a great jump over Matthew Wood. 4/10 of a second now. He's going to try to break the draft out here in the back. Rob Collier not taking the bait now, but he comes down into turn 1 with some great speed here out of the number 13. He's going to get to the rear bumper of the 755 now. Going down into turn 3. Rob Collier looking to the outside. Can he make something happen? No. Off of turn 2 now. Down the back straightaway, we got a battle for the lead. Side by side, Matthew Wood, Fozzie Fazzillo going down into turn 3.
What a move there by Matthew Wood. He's going to take the lead over Fozzie. Unbelievable move that he made. Rob Collier was a little ginger in his responses after qualifying about being in dirty air, but look at him make the move to the inside of Fozzie. Oh, we're going to turn. Fozzie's around into Nick Russell. Oh, Ritters is collected. Oh, the race of attrition begins. Unbelievable.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, Steven.
My goodness.
Steven Doughton with the... How did he fit that through the needle? Crazy.
We got to go on board with that 09. We got to see what he just saw right there.
This might just be the save of the year right here. This is insane.
All right, he's coming off of turn 4. He sees the smokes. He turns it down, hits the brakes, downshifts here, misses a car there. Noah Blackwell. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, even I moved to get out of the way. I wasn't even in the car.
Oh,
Goodness.
Pants change on the 09 machine. What did you say, Tom? Code Brown? Oh,
Code Brown.
Goodness.
Let's go on board here now with Steven Ritters. He was caught up in this wreck. Let's go on board with Digga Boys Cam. Let's see what he saw. Coming off of turn 4, a little bit of contact there by Nick Russell and Fozzie Fazzillo. Fazzillo comes back cross track. Really just Ritters was trying to get low, keep it in the throttle. Just really nowhere to go.
Yeah, this race is turning into a race of attrition here, Tom. I think we already have 3-4 cars already out of this race. We got some more quick repairs being used by some of these guys up at the front of the field. Some of your guys that qualified up towards the front. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. They might have just came and made contact. There's Ritters. And then I'm not sure who is in that red and white car there, Tom.
Ooh.
Oh, look at Corey Kobe. He did the same thing Steven did. He fit the gap, too. Unbelievable. We missed that there, Corey.
All right, let's look at the 86 here. Let's bring it back just a little bit as we go on board with Corey Kobe off of turn 4. He sees it. He's slowing down. Ooh, look at everybody flying by him here. He's just going to smash the brakes here. Whoa!
Oh
look at
my
that.
goodness, that makes it even more impressive by Steven. He fit that gap. Oh my goodness.
Now, just a little bit of a hit there by Noah Blackwell to Corey Kobe. As we go a little slow here, you can see Steven threading the needle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
If he comes back to win this race, you're going to take back to this moment on lap 14. You're going to be like, how did that happen? That was unbelievable.
All right, we got another request for the 20 car. Let's just look at that real quick here. Oop, here we go. Full throttle in it. Wow!
Oh,
A
yeah.
little bit of outside wall contact there. That is worth it. All right, let's go back live now. We still got lights on the pace car. Tim Henderson now coming down pit road in the number 20. hitting pit road right now. He was currently P2. He's going to give that up. Rob Collier coming back up to P2. Kevin Whalen, P3. P4 goes Nick Pressey. Stephen Doughton now into the top 5. Matthew Wood still leading this race, though, on lap 16. 15 completed here at Indianapolis. And the Triple Crown Series, triple race winning series potential winner looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, the guys that are leading the field right now are 2 of the guys eligible. We have Ryan Mulvey also eligible. He's still on the lead lap. He got that quick repair there on that number 19 machine. He's still got an opportunity to win this race as well. So we still got all 3 of your guys in contention to win this triple challenge, or at least complete a second leg of it here tonight. All in contention still in this race. Nick Pressey up here in P4. He's had a pretty cool, calm, and collected race as well. Steven Down, unbelievable. He's up here in P5. I thought his race was done there for a second. He's just shocked the world here tonight. And then we also have some different guys. Nick Russell's back on the track on the lead lap after that damage. Blackwell's still on the lead lap. Javon Thompson's still up here. So a lot of these guys with no quick repairs remaining right outside here in the top 10, still on the lead lap.
All right, real quick in the chat, Carrier, we were getting a little air show. Great racing. This is amazing. Always is here at Nexus. Brad Haldane says his race is done. Tim's got a bail, unfortunately. As we come through turns 3 now, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. We'll see Matthew Wood in the number 13. Excuse me. The number 13. Yep. Gonna restart this race here as he comes into turn 4. The green flag already flying for Matthew Wood as he gets a great gap between himself and Rob, but Rob's already bouncing back here just a little bit. He's already gaining back to Matthew Wood now. The green flag's out in the air. We got a 3-wide situation going across the line and down into turn 1. Noah Blackwell to the inside, 3 wide here through turns 1 as we go back to the front here. Rob's looking to make a move for first place off of turn 2.
Yeah, here it is. Matthew Wood, Rob Collier right here down the back straightaway. Matthew Wood continues to control the lead, but Rob maybe setting up a little bit of a run down here into turn 3. He's going to stay right in the toe here behind Matthew Wood through turns 3, through the short chute, and into turn 4. Oh, you see Rob get real close to the wall there. Off of turn 3, off of turn 4. Can he set some up here for turn 1?
Coming down the front straightaway now. We've got a couple guys a lap down here. Fozzie Fazzillo, Steven Ritters out on track right now. Steven Ritters, you can see P13 on the top right-hand side of your screen. He's coming down the front straightaway now. So these guys...
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we do.
Oh, it's Steven Doughton. Oh, no. He was up there in the top 7 right there. I saw him go around down the short chute there between 1 and 2. Made some outside wall contact.
All right, let's go back and look at the yellow flag and see what happened here. Looks like he got real tight through turns 1 and 2. See what happened to the 09. Boom. Pow. He's like a top going across the track.
He's big, bro. Look at both front wheels on that machine. That thing is, yeah. Does he have a backup car remaining in the garage right now? That's the question. I don't know if he's used one or not yet.
Oh, he's got no steering. Good chow. All right. Steven Down in the pits now. Try to get that 09 fixed. As Matthew Wood still leads the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go side by side here, and we'll be right back with you.
We're the hub for motorsport.
The best iRacers in the business.
7 cars here in Talladega. As you see the 15 car grabbing the wall. My goodness!
Wow.
He did it! He made it through that!
Wow.
Oh, it's got contact! Oh my goodness! Oh, and he's upside down! Garrett Gusso is upside down! Mayhew's sliding! They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it! He's into the grass on the tri-oval! He's gonna get a penalty for that! He has no help, and I mean, this guy's got a rocket ship! Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you! Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso. Garrett Gusso, the winner of the 499. Garrett Gusso, you are immortal.
All right back with you guys now. If you guys want to take part in the Nexus 499, you can. Go to our Discord, click the link, and join the Nexus Special Events Discord. Get yourself signed up and have a blast here. June 22nd, Jay and I and Donovan and Jared will all be in the booth. We'll have a couple pit road reporters with us, giving you guys a little bit more layers to the race. Make this thing even more exciting. We had a great race last year, right, Jay?
Oh yeah, it's the marquee event on iRacing. The spots are filling up, so if you want to get into this race, start getting all the information and everything. It's all on our Discord as well. We'll get you hooked up and we'll get you in that race. It's gonna be fun. Can't miss. Great time to race on iRacing.
Absolutely it is. It's now Matthew Wood once again gonna lead the field of green here, coming out of turn 3 at the moment. He's got Noah Blackwell behind him, Kevin Whalen, Nicholas Pressey, and Nick Russell rounding out your top 5 at the moment. As Matthew Wood now takes the green flag now off of turn 4. He's going to lead this field to green. The green flag flies. He's got Noah Blackwell behind him, his teammate from PSCRL, one of the other broadcasted series that we do. As they dive on down into turn 1 now, Noah Blackwell still right behind his teammate Kevin Whalen, though. He's trying to get to the rear bumper of Noah Blackwell as they go down into turn 2. Off of turn 2 now and down the back straightaway. He's going to look to get the draft as he's getting attacked now by Nick Pressey. As we go back in the back here, Rob Collier trying to make a move back to the front here as he embarks on the quest to chase down Matthew Wood down into turn 3.
Yeah, Rob Collier doing a little bit different strategy here with that pit stop during that caution. Now back in traffic. He didn't plan on this in his interview in the qualifying session. Here he goes to the inside down the front straightaway. Can he make this move on Swindell here down the front straightaway? This is going to get exciting. Side by side, wheel to wheel actions. We head into turn 1. Rob to the inside. Can he make it happen on Swindell?
He does off at turn 1. He makes the pass. Rob Collier now up to P7 or P8, excuse me, as he comes off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway. We got a couple of other battles happening now. Nick Pressey coming up to the rear bumper of Kevin Whalen as they come on down into turn 3. A line has been made now for the top 4 as Nick Russell trying to get back to the rear bumper. Nick Pressey through 3 and 4 off of turn 4 now and down the front straightaway. Looks like Kevin Whalen might get a little bit of a run. Looks like Nick Pressey might get a little bit of a run. Not going to be able to do it this time though, but down into turn 1, here comes Kevin Whalen to the inside of Noah Blackwell.
Oh, he tried to make it happen, was not able to stay side by side and make that move on Blackwell. What a bold move there by Waylon, late into the corner entry there to get to the inside. But teammates running 1-2 right now. Matthew Wood, Noah Blackwell controlling this race. This could be trouble for the rest of the field. Can anybody get in between these boys? Break up this strategy, this 1-2 NJB design team strategy up here at the front of the field is Kevin Whalen, their P3. Nick Pressey in P4. Can they make a challenge here as we're heading down the front straightaway?
Here comes Nick Pressey making a move on Kevin Whalen now. Down the front straightaway, he's to the outside of the 42. Here comes Javon Thompson as well. The 42 shuts the door of Javon Thompson. Nick Pressey now into the top 3. He takes that position away from Kevin Whalen. He gets a little loose off of turn 1. He keeps it straight. Now coming off of turn 2, here comes Javon. He's looking to the inside. The 42's pushing him down. Coming down the back straightaway now. The 42 clears the 93 of Javon. Coming down into turn 3 now. That battle has dissipated, but it's only about to heat up in the coming corners here at Indianapolis.
Yeah, Kevin Whalen did a masterclass there of defense down the back straightaway. Did not want to give that inside position to Javon Thompson. Made him make him go the long way around. Javon is swerving. Whalen is swerving. Well, we got a massive run here by Blackwell to the inside of Matthew Wood for the race lead. Matthew Wood on the outside. He holds on to it. Unbelievable what he's been able to do at the front of this field. Controlling this lead. As now we see Javon Thompson going to the outside of Whalen now. This is some great action as we see him all snaking down the back straightaway.
The 93 still stuck behind the 42. We got another battle for the lead. Here comes Noah Blackwell to the point. Down into turn 3. He takes control of this race now. Off the exit of 3, Matthew Wood stuck behind him now. Coming down into turn 4. They're going to come down the front straightaway. Can Matthew Wood gain anything here to get back around Noah Blackwell? Nick Pressey now. He's going on the full attack mode on the 13. Is he going to pull out and make a move here down in turn 1? No, he's not. He's going to stick behind the 13 as Matthew Wood now gets back to the rear attenuator of the 10 down into turn 2.
Yeah, that was a big move there by Nick Pressey. He thought better to try and make that move to the outside of Matthew Wood there for that P2 position as we're going to continue to snake down the back straightaway. Noah Blackwell leads the field. Here comes Corey Colby looking to the outside. Not going to make it happen. Javon Thompson looking to the outside of Kevin Whalen now. Here off of turn 3, down here into turn 4. This is some great action up here at the front of the field as we're going to head for the front straightaway once again.
Down the front straightaway, the 42 kind of blocked the run. Holy cow, look at Nick Russell to the outside of Javon Thompson now. On for P5 as he almost makes the pass down to turn 1. He does! Around the outside for the number 2 of Nick Russell through turns 1. Can he make another pass here? Off at turn 2 on Kevin Whalen. Javon Thompson now all over the rear bumper here as he looks to the inside of the 2 car of Nick Russell. Down into the inside on the back straightaway and down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, we still got Javon Thompson down to the bottom and Nick Russell. Nick Russell's going to hang on to that position. That got really close there in the middle of turns 3. Off of turn number 4, we're going to see Nick Russell continue to hold this P4 position. As now P5 position, excuse me. Javon Thompson now looking to the outside down the front straightaway. This is some great action. Someone's got to give in at turn 1. It looks like they're all going to fall back in line. Down here into turn 1.
Through turns 1, they're all in a line now. The 93 behind Nick Russell, who has taken away that P5 position from Javon as they come off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway now. Now it is Matthew Wood coming under attack by Nick Pressey. Nick Pressey, a very methodical driver here. But look back here. Javon Thompson to the inside of Nick Russell. He's going to make the pass off at turn 3. And here he goes back into the P5 position for Javon Thompson. And he continues to battle back to the front here. Rob Collier to the inside of Fozzie Fazzillo now, but they all get back into a line, and they're all coming down the front straightaway. Nick Pressey was looking to the inside there for a second. Who is that? Is that Swindell? To the inside of Rob Collier in turn 1.
Here it is, side by side. Oh, Swindell trying to stay to the inside, wasn't able to make it happen. Rob Collier's going to re-clear, hold that P9 position. Rob Collier in traffic, maybe not as good. Javon Thompson looking to the inside of Kevin Whalen now as we head down into turn 3. Javon Thompson, is he going to continue on the inside? He does. Whalen's going to hang on to P4. Javon with an absolute rocket ship tonight, trying to make some moves to the front of the field.
Got real tight there in turn 3. Wasn't able to put the power down like what he wanted to get around the car in front of him of Kevin Whalen. Back here, Fozzie Fazzillo now gonna try to look to the inside. No, that's Corey Colby in front of him. Down into turn 1 now. He's gonna stay in a line here. Rob Collier still coming under attack now by Richard Swindell as well. We might have another bit of a battle here. Here comes Javon to the rear attenuator of the 42 down the back straightaway. Not going to be able to make anything happen here. He's still real close though. He's going to shoot to the outside. The 42 makes a defensive line here as they go down in turn 3. The 42 pushes Javon high. He still holds on to it. Down into turn 3, still side by side for P4.
Look out now, Javon Thompson up to the P4 position. Not the qualifying he wanted, but he's got a rocket ship tonight, and he's trying to take it to the front of the field, trying to put the fight up here in Indianapolis as he gets by Kevin Whalen. Down here into turn number 1, he can see those 3 leaders snaking up there in front of him. Can he close this gap over the next few laps as we exit turn 2? Still being led down the back straightaway by the egg roll, Noah Blackwell.
Back here, Corey Kobe now. He's looking to make a pass on the car in front of him. Nick Russell now. Is he going to look to the inside? No, he's going to keep in a straight line for the moment here down into turn 3. Maybe going to try to set himself up for a pass off of turn 4, possibly, as they come through turn 4, off of turn 4 now. Corey Kobe not being able to make up much ground here. Nick Pressey still stuck in that P3 position. I think he's playing some games here, Jay. I think he wants to stay behind Matthew Wood, maybe save a little bit of fuel here. Try to make the long pit stop as he comes off of turn 1 and down into turn 3. Javon looking to make a pass on the 94 now off of turn 2. Let's see what he can do now coming down the back straightaway, as Javon did lose a little bit of time to the 94 as Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell still working together here down into turn 3.
Yeah, I think you're right, Tom. I think the 13 of Matthew Wood as well as the 94 of Presley, they might just be doing this intentionally here to try and save maybe a little bit of fuel, letting Blackwell continue to lead this race. As now Javon Thompson, he is in the mix now. He's up into P4, close that gap down to Nicholas Pressey here. So we got our front 4, front 5 all right here in closing distance of each other. Down here into turn 1, Nick Pressey still following right there behind the 13 of Matthew Wood, doing exactly what I think he has planned here. Off of turn 2, Noah Blackwell continues to lead.
Continuing the lead here, your closest battle on track. Back here, Fozzie Fazzillo and Nick Russell. Corey Kobe got around that number 2, Delari. He looks to the inside now. Fozzie down into turn 3 to the inside of the 2 car. Can he make anything happen here? He's going to get a little bit of an arrow push. He's going to stick behind Nick Russell here. Down into turn 4 now. He's going to look a little bit lower, but Nick Russell gives him the dirty air off of turn 4. He's not going to be able to make a run now. Down the front straightaway. Let's see if he's got anything for the 2 car as he come across the line and down in turn 1. No, nothing. Rob Collier into the wall there just a little bit. Down into turn 1 at the entrance of 1. He holds on to it though. That was pretty remarkable if I say so myself, but off of turn 2 now down the back straightaway. We're still all in a line here as we go back up to the front with Noah still leading this race.
Yeah, this has been a fantastic stint to this race here, Tom. We've seen a lot of mix-ups, a lot of passes for position here during this stint as we see Blackwell continue to lead Matthew Wood here off of turn number 4 to put another lap in the books here tonight at Indianapolis, as we see Nick Pressey right there maybe playing a little bit of strategy, playing a little bit of gamesmanship here in that P3 position. Down here into turn 1, we're still all in a single file line as we're going to watch them exit turn 1 and down into turn 2.
Coming down into turn 2, still single file here for the most part. Corey Kobe looking just about 0.2 of a second behind Kevin Whalen now. Another close battle here. Richard Swindell and Fozzie Fazzillo in front of them. But this your closest battle on track. Corey Kobe, Kevin Whalen as they come down in turn 3. Corey getting a little bit of that arrow wash in turns 3 down into turn 4. Now he's going to have to set up a recovery tour now off of turn 4 to try to get back to the rear attenuator of the 42. Matthew Wood still glued to the rear attenuator of Noah Blackwell as they come on down into turn 1. Wood qualified P3 for this race, currently running P2. Noah Blackwell qualified P11 and running P1 at the moment as they come off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. The teammates still working together here at Indianapolis.
Yeah, exactly. Working together, playing this race to absolute perfection right now. It's going to be interesting to see when that fuel window opens up here, Tom, what the strategy is for these guys. As I think Nick Pressey's doing the same thing back here in P3. He's just letting them kind of set the pace, running right there, maybe saving a little bit of fuel here during this run. Same with Javon Thompson. I feel like that's kind of where we're at in this stint of this race, Tom. I feel like we're kind of in that position where we're doing a little bit of fuel save, a little bit of gamesmanship, trying to get towards that first pit stop sequence of the race. Not a lot of action up here at the front as we're still kind of following Noah Blackwell here off of turn 2.
Coming down the back straightaway now, the 13 of Matthew Wood still behind Noah Blackwell here. The 94 sticking behind the 13 at the moment. All right, little bit of an update here. Takeshi Kita, two-time winner in this series so far. Currently P18 and out of this race, 29 laps down. Kyle Hendricks also out of this race. Brad Haldane out of this race. Dallas Heward still on pit road with Tim Henderson out of this race as well, as we see a little bit of a pass here. Here comes Corey Kobe to the inside of Kevin Whalen into turn 1. He's going to complete the pass. Does Whalen come back to the inside? No, he doesn't. Down into turn 2, it's Corey Kobe up into the P5 position.
Yeah, what a great run here so far by Corey Kobe. Now up into that P5 position. Here goes Fozzie to the inside of Russell down the back straightaway. We're going to go wheel to wheel. No, Fozzie thinks better of it before they even get into turn 3. Great action. Lots of snaking down the back straightaway. Guys setting up runs to try and make some maneuvers, make some passes here as Russell holding on to that P7 position right in front of Fozzie in that P8 position. Maybe a little bit of arrow washer off of turn 4 for Fozzie. Here it comes. Snaking down the front straightaway. Fozzie to the outside.
To the outside, here he is down into turn 1. He is trying to make that move on the outside. He does. He passes Nick Russell off at turn 1 now. Down into turn 2. Nick Russell might be struggling a little bit here with a little bit of arrow watch, as now Richard Swindell all over the rear attenuator. He's going to look to the inside. Down the back straightaway he goes. It's Nick Russell. Richard Swindell down into turn 3. Swindell to the inside. Not going to be able to make anything happen here as they come off at turn 3 now. And down into turn 4, it's Nick Russell holding on to that P8 position, and here comes the leaders. It's Noah Blackwell and Matthew Wood.
Oh, a little bit of tire lock up there by Matthew Wood. Hopefully
we have an
he doesn't get
issue.
a speeding penalty for that.
Steven Ritters. We got to go back and see what happened. Oh, the 99 got into the outside wall off at turn 1. Oh, he got loose off at turn 2, and he junks it into the inside wall. Man. All right, we'll go back live here. We got the leaders down pit road. Here comes Matthew Wood off now. Noah Blackwell barely going to edge him out here as they come out of the pit box. Where are the leaders? Javon Thompson past Nick Pressey now. He is the leader of this race. You can see on the top right-hand side of your screen, Noah Blackwell, Matthew Wood coming off at turn 2 now as the leaders come through turn 1. Kevin Whalen coming down pit road at the moment all by himself, as Javon continues to lead this race off of turn 2.
Yeah, we're seeing some strategy calls being implemented early. I believe some of those guys were the guys we haven't seen pit all the race long, including Matthew Wood there with his teammate Noah Blackwell. But here it is. Javon Thompson has found his way to the front of the field here in front of Nick Pressey. Corey Kobe right there. Fozzie, he's up here in the P4. He's doing a fantastic job. He was moving his way through the field. This is going to get interesting, Tom, to see when these guys elect to make their pit stop. We saw guys like Rob Collier make a pit stop earlier, running there in that P7 position, maybe not having the strength in traffic here throughout this run. Let's see if he can maybe get this strategy to play out in his favor as this run continues. Here on lap 43, we're closing in the halfway point here, Tom.
Closing in to the halfway point. Rob Collier coming off at turn 2 now, coming down the back straightaway. Javon still leading this race at the moment in the 93. Nick Pressey in the 94 right behind him. Let's see what he does here off at turn 4. Does he come down pit road now? Let's see. Off at turn 4 comes Javon. No, he's not going to pit this time. We've got the top 4s, top 5 staying out at the moment. 6, 7, 8 coming down the front straightaway now. Javon still out front. Let's check to see where Matthew Wood and Blackwell are. They're coming off at turn 2 now. Javon coming off at turn 2 as well. They're making up time here, as last time by, Javon pulled a 41.23. Matthew Wood a 41.39. A tenth, over a tenth slower, 10th and a half there for these guys. Making up time to Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting as it progresses. We see also Kevin Whalen. He's right there in that P11 position. He was on the same strategy as Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell. He's just in front of the leader now. They're on the same straightaway as he dives down into turn 1. Should see Javon dive down into turn 1 right there behind him. So can Whalen stay on the lead lap here? Maybe put up a little bit of fight as before this pit sequence happens by Javon. You know Javon's going to be pushing, hustling hard here to maybe put some of these guys a lap down, get them maybe a little bit out of contention, maybe a little out under the whip here a little bit as this race continues to progress here on lap 45.
All right, coming off of turn 3 now, Javon slowly but surely catching the 42 of Kevin Whalen. You can see it right there. Javon now catching a little bit of a draft from the 42. Here comes Swindell down pit road in the 62. He's going to be looking to come all by himself at the moment. That seems to be a little detrimental here, Jay, not being able to be in a big pack. We'll see how that works out for Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell, though. That 2-car pack, we'll see how they do against this pack that Javon has behind him. It's going to be interesting to see where they come out versus Javon.
Yeah, this is going to get very interesting, but now Javon's maybe getting a little bit of that dirty air here behind that'd be Whalen in the 42 machine. Maybe Javon, once he gets to him, makes a pass, wants to maintain that lead with that clean air. It looks like he's not going to be close enough to even make a move down here. But you see, they're even closing the gap now down to Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell. It's going to be interesting to see where these guys all blend in. It looks like they're going to stay ahead of Swindell with this strategy. Swindell's going to go a lap down here, even with this pit stop. That's not very, probably not how we wanted it to play out for him now, as we're going to head down the back straightaway.
Yes, Wendell not in an ideal situation at the moment, behind Whalen, behind Wood, behind Blackwell, trying to make something happen here as Fozzie tries to get a little bit of draft here by Dallas Seward. By the way, Dallas Seward coming in clutch here with a gifted membership. TP got it. Welcome to the boys. Dallas, thank you so much for your continued support of the Dega Boys channel. We go back up to the front here. Kevin Whalen looking back to the inside of Javon Thompson as he go down into turn 1. Kevin Whalen fighting like hell, trying to battle these leaders here. He cuts the nose off of Javon Thompson, trying to stay on the lead lap here as they come off at turn 2.
Yeah, this is a big moments here for Kevin Whalen. Can he stay on the lead lap? Is now Javon Thompson down the back straightaway, looking to the inside. Does Kevin Whalen fight this? It looks like he's going to try to stay to the outside. It's not going to work for him, as Javon Thompson's going to put Kevin Whalen a lap down here. Big moments here, maybe helping out Noah Blackwell and Matthew Wood as they're trying to also stay on the lead lap here with this strategy. Is Javon Thompson going to stake to the bottom? Oh, look at the move there by Whalen. Look at Pressy. He has nowhere to go. Whalen looking at the inside, trying to get his lap back, and he does.
Look at that, to the inside of Javon. Javon had to go.
Oh, contact!
The lead race. Javon's around. And so is Kevin Whalen. Oh my goodness. No, Javon held on to it. He's gotten some broken front wing here coming down the back straightaway. It's going to be detrimental if he has some wheel damage. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events.
Yeah, and I know Javon does not have a quick repair remaining. He used that one at the beginning of the race, and with the missing wing, one of our heavy hitters having some issues here. Oh no, and then Kevin Whalen, it looks like he's missing a rear wing is damage on that machine. He's got some right rear damage as well. Oh man, this unfolded. Desperate times call for desperate measures though, Tom. Whalen doing everything he can to make this strategy work, did not want to go a lap down. Javon Thompson knew it was at stake as well, trying to put Whalen a lap down.
Absolutely. We are on lap 50 right now, about to cross the line. Halfway around the track, cross the line for halfway to go. Let's look at this yellow flag here and go a little bit more in depth on what we saw. It just looks like off of turn 2, Kevin Whalen. Not very clear. I'm surprised that it wasn't bigger than that, to be honest with you. If we go on board with Javon here and see what happened from his point of view coming off of turn 1, we'll be able to see. Here they are off of turn 1. Kevin Whalen just kind of shoots across here, trying to gain as much of an advantage as he can, because we're under threat for going a lap down is a big deal here at Indianapolis. Javon,
wheels straight. Is it straight?
That's exactly what I was trying to see as well. Coming off of turn 2, let's see. Maybe a little bit of setup.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit of setup, making him turn to the right there. He might be okay. Let's go live. Let's see where Javon is at now. He's coming down pit road. Let's see what happens to the 93. If he's got any wheel damage, I mean, he's going to want to take it here and try to maximize as much pit time as he can. So we'll see, other than changing the front wing, what that 93 is up to as he gets into his box here. Gonna go up, wheels off, new tires on. Gonna replace that front wing there on the 93. It's gonna take about 5, 6, 7 seconds to do that. There it is. It might not be that bad, Jay. It might just be some front wing damage.
Yeah, I think he's going to be all right. We're going to see Javon go back out here and have another opportunity to get back to the front of the field. He has got one of the fastest cars in the field. We've seen it all day long, making the moves that he has been making, controlling the front of the field. Do you see something I'm missing here?
That right floor damage. You see it?
Ooh, that could affect it. I do see it now. Yes, that might be detrimental here to Javon.
Left side looks pretty good. Sherbert's in the chat. That's Brian B. How you doing, Brian?
Yes. You had a great race last night there at Le Mans as well in that number 27 machine there in the GTP Pro class. We got to get you out here in an Indy car there.
Come on.
Out here and have some fun with us on a Monday. He's another guy I think could go for that Triple Crown Challenge right there is Brian Berthiaume. We got to get you in a truck, get you an Indy car. I think you're one of those guys that can get her done as well.
I agree. Wouldn't it just be phenomenal to see Brian B winning an IndyCar, not only an IndyCar, but in a truck, in a stock car?
Oh yeah. We've seen a lot of guys transition over from that sports car to our stock car or to the truck series here recently, and they've had a lot of success. It's kind of interesting to see how the different skill sets translate through all these different series. He says he's thinking about it though, so come on out, Brian. Come join the Nexus Sim Racing and other leagues here and have some fun with us on some of these race nights. It's so much fun up here in the booth, Tom. This has been a great race. Race of attrition. We've only got 10 guys on the lead lap now. It's just been absolutely wild. Different strategies. Now we got Matthew Wood, Noah Blackwell at the front of the field. They pitted a little earlier than that caution. Now it's kind of played back into their hands. Fozzie Fazillo, we got to give him a shout out as well. He had that early incident. Now here he is in a top 3 position.
There you guys have it. 11 laps ago, Wood and Blackwell pitted. Fazillo pitted on that last caution there. So did Pressy, Kobe, Russell, Collier, Thompson, Mulvey. Swindell just got out of the pits right now. And that's your 10 on the lead lap. Doughton just pitted. Whalen just pitted as well. Ritter's out of the race. And so is Seward, Henderson, Haldane, Hendricks, Keita. As now we're coming through turns 3 at the moment. We'll be watching these guys line back up now for another restart with Matthew Wood at the helm. As he comes off of turn 3 into the short chute and down into turn 4. Let's see where he puts. Oh, Noah Blackwell gets real loose. He holds on to it. Look at that. Fozzie Fazillo trying to make a pass on the inside. You can't do that before the start-finish line there, Fozzie. You got to give it back before Noah Blackwell crosses the start-finish line. Does he do it? Oh, my goodness. He's going to get a penalty here. Trying to pass on the inside. Down into turn 1 now. He's still side-by-side with Noah. Coming off at turn 1 into the short chute and down into turn 2. Noah Blackwell's going to barely clear him here. Fozzie's going to wash out as they come off at turn 2. Nick Presti back here in P4. Corey Colby P5. But Fozzie, he's going to get a penalty here coming down the back straightaway.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate there for Fozzie. Maybe you get lucky here by giving that position back. Maybe he'll have a little bit of a payback for that, giving it back. Oh, we got a yellow.
Oh, caution.
We're going to find out exactly what's going to happen here with Fozzie, but we got to check this yellow first. Oh, it's Ritters back on the racetrack having some more issues here.
Oh, he's big broke.
Oh, yeah, that left rear is
Look
absolutely
at that.
killed.
That left side pod is hanging on by a cigarette and a dream.
Oh, is that Steven
Goodness.
Downton as well involved?
Oh, it
I see
is.
another wrecked car. Oh,
That's
no.
Downton.
Oh, that car's big broke too.
That left
I
front's...
don't think these guys have quick repairs left either.
That left front's got a really strong Bluetooth connection. Do you see that?
Bluetooth connection. Oh, man.
Let's see what happened here with
Never
the
a dull
09.
moment here.
All right, let's see.
Oh, he's already broke.
Yeah, he is already broke. Let's see what happened here. Coming off of turn 2, it bit him. There it is. And man, that was a hard hit.
You see Rob Collier just barely missed that as well. That was fortunate for him.
Right front broke on the 09. He's coming down into turn 3, trying to woe it up here. I think he just accidentally collects. Yeah, just collects Steven Ritters here. Man, big damage.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate. This race is absolutely turning into a race of survival at this point, Tom. It's been tough out here. Tough sledding for the Nexus Grand Prix Championship Series here tonight at Indianapolis. And I don't think those guys have quick repairs.
I don't think so either, Jay. I'd like to go on board with Steve, or I'm sorry, Steven Ritter's here. Let's see what he saw. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, what would you say, Tom? That's how the cookie crumbles.
That is how the cookie crumbles, ladies and gentle cars. Rob Collier down pit road at the moment. Just gonna try to switch up a little bit of strategy here. And put some tires on that thing. Put some fuel in that number 02. He comes off of pit road. It's currently classified P10 at the moment. Kevin Whalen going around. He's going to get, I think he's going to get a lap back here, Jay. Yes, he is. He's going to get back on the lead lap for the number 42. P11 at the moment. Stephen Downton on pit road. Yeah, he did tow. Stephen Downton did tow, so he's waiting on that tow. I don't think he has a quick repair, though, like you said. So, back up to the front, though. Matthew Wood still leading this race. Noah Blackwell, goodness, with that restart, got a little sideways. Fozzie jumping, trying to get around him there. Maybe that's what they got to look forward to with a little bit of old tires and a little bit of less fuel.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting if Fozzie did get a penalty here. Maybe the race control maybe thought that him giving that position back, maybe it was okay that he did get a little bit better of a start there than Noah Blackwell. We'll have to go back and see how this works out for him here during this caution. It might be okay, Tom. He might be okay. They might have a little leeway there on that restart. No BDN in the chat here tonight at Indianapolis. We saw how that worked out at Portland.
Aren't we calling it BDIC?
Yeah, it's BDIC. Yeah. BDIC.
BDIC. I get it now. All right. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by Matthew Wood. It's still out front here. Noah Blackwell currently in that P2 position. It's going to be interesting to watch that number 10 car on this restart. Let's see how he does with the, in regards to the wheel spin that he had last time. Fozzie Fazzillo in that P3 position. Nick Pressey, P4. P5 goes to Corey Kobe. What a great race he's had so far, finding himself in the top 5. At the moment, Nick Russell. We've seen some greatness out of that number 2 car. Whoa. Is that Hammer Barn? Oh my goodness. Do you know what that is?
I've never heard of it. No.
It's Bluey. We got Bluey
really?
out in the track. Yeah.
Oh,
I love
man.
it. GG's, Nick Russell. I get the reference. Yep. Jay, we need to pump the roof here with that. Javon Thompson in P7, Ryan Mulvey P8, P9 goes to Richard Swindell, Rob Collier rounding out your top 10, and Kevin Whalen in that P11 position. Dallas Ewart on track as well in P14. So go back up to the front now as they go through the short shoot in 3 and 4. As the 13 enters turn 4, looks like Noah Blackwell does get the power down quite nicely here in turn 4. The green flag's out in the air. Fozzie back to the inside now as he's trying to make a pass on Noah Blackwell. Here comes Nick Pressey to the inside as well. He's going to make the pass once again before the start-finish line. The position gets given back now to Noah Blackwell as they go back through turns 1 into the short shoot and down into turn 2. Fozzie still in that P3 position. Nick Pressey P4. Corey Kobe P5, and we're straight line down the back straightaway. Let's see if anybody's going to make a move here. It's Corey Kobe. No, he doesn't. He's not up to the rear attenuator, but Kevin Whalen back here now. He's making a move on Ryan Mulvey down into turn 3.
Yeah, that was a great move there by Kevin Whalen. Now that he's got his lap back, he's got some new life in this race. He's going to see what he can do as he continues on here in the P9 position, doing a fantastic job since the restart. What an awesome move there by Kevin Whalen as we see Mulvey back here in P10 trying to close back to the gap here to Kevin Whalen down into turn 1. This is some great racing. We still got 11 guys on the lead lap in contention here on lap 58.
All right, coming down into turn 2 now, coming off of turn 2. Kevin Whalen having a great rebound right now for the Indy 250 here with the Nexus Grand Prix Championships coming back up to the front. Matthew Wood still at the helm. And my golly, would you look at this? Brian B, part of the boys. Welcome, Brian B, to the rookie class. It is great to have you on board. Congrats on being a member, man. It's awesome. Truly appreciate you. And I hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Coming down into turn 1 now. Matthew Wood still at the helm here. Fozzie Fazzillo doing a great job in that P3 position to stick to the rear bumper of Noah Blackwell as he comes down into turn 2. Off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Your closest battle, though, it's right here. Corey Kobe and Nick Pressey.
Yeah, Corey Kobe's had an absolutely fantastic race so far, applying the pressure here to Nicholas Pressey. They're going to dive down here into turn number 3. Maybe a little arrow washer by Kobe. He's going to try to continue on here behind the 94 of Nicholas Pressey. But now those two leaders, the teammates, linked back up at the front of the field, doing a fantastic job as we got a little bit of side-by-side action here. Side-by-side down the front straightaway. Whalen trying to make a move on Javon. Mulvey's back here. Mulvey wants to make a move. Down here to turn 1. What's going to happen? We've seen these guys make contact already. Here they are, wheel to wheel again, off of turn 1.
Javon Thompson comes out on top now, down through turns 2, off of turn 2, and down the back straightaway. Javon holding on to that P8 position now in the number 93. As he comes out of the back straightaway, Kevin Whalen in that P9 position. He's coming under attack now by Ryan Mulvey down into turn 3. Off of turn 3 now into the short shoot. They're going to stay in a line here. Fozzie Fazzillo will go back up to the front. Maybe a little bit of pressure now by Nick Pressey coming down the front straightaway. Let's see what happens here. Fozzie takes defensive line. Nick Pressey trying to make it here. He's not going to be able to do anything down into turn 1. That's the top 5 still in a single file here through the short shoot and down into turn 3.
Yeah, Nick Pressey's got his elbows out. Fozzie's got his elbows out. They're both being a little defensive down the front straightaway. Fozzie did not want to give that inside position up to Nick Pressey. Pressey gonna get another good run down here into turn 3. Does he make it happen? No, he's gonna get on the brakes, not get into the back of Fozzie. This is some great action at the front of the field. Corey Kobe trying to set something up now. Here in the P5 position. Great action as we got our top 7 all right here under a blanket. Battling for the race lead as we're going to get 39 laps to go this time at the line.
On board with Corey Kobe now as this battle intensifies. Going down into turn 1. He's looking to the inside. No. Lots of brake used by Corey Kobe through turns 1, through the short shoot and into turn 2. He's going to get a little bit of a gap here between himself and Nick Pressey. Going to try to get the run down the back straightaway now. He's into the 6th gear. He's up into the 11,500 RPM range as he's looking down into turn 3. Not going to be able to do much here behind Nick Pressey as he wasn't up to the rear attenuator where he wanted to be down into turn 3, into the short shoot and into turn 4 now. You have just completed a lap here at Indianapolis with Corey Kobe in the P5 position.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job. He's trying to set up a run here on Nick Pressey right up there in front of him as we see all 5 of your leaders dive down here into turn 1 with all the aggression. Oh, Fozzie gets real arrow tight there, almost makes some wall contact. You saw that right in front of Nick Pressey, that yellow machine of Fozzie. He's going to continue down the back straightaway. We're going to snake down the back straightaway. We are as we go and buy some lap traffic of Dallas Seaward. Here we are, down here into turn 3. Corey Kobe, he's got a massive run up to Nick Pressey. Not going to be able to make anything happen into turn 3. This is some great racing as Corey Kobe continues the pursuit for P4 on Nick Pressey. Oh, we got a car around. Is that Whalen?
Oh,
it is Whalen.
No caution. He's on the track. And there's the caution. The 42 around once again. Oh, no. Does he have damage? Let's actually real quick go on board with him. See if he's got any... looks like he might just have a little bit of damage here in the 42. He might know it's over. Look, that right floor is damaged here as he's trying to get this thing turned around in the grass. That left front's broken. That is so unfortunate for the 42. He's having a great run tonight. Got caught up in some in a bad pit stop there. Got contact with Javon Thompson off of turn 1. Tried the recovery tour. It did not work out for Kevin Whalen here tonight at Indianapolis.
Well, he had a great run going. We definitely knew he was here tonight. He was putting on some great display of driving. Lots of great bold moves that he was making. That's so unfortunate. Left front's done. I don't think he has a quick repair left here, Tom. So we're going to continue here in the race of attrition. It's a survival race at this point. We still got, I think that'll put us with 10 cars on the lead lap here from your leader, Matthew Wood, all the way down to Swindell in the 62 machine, as you see Steven Doughton still on pit road, still trying to get some damage repairs as well.
I want to see if the 42... I don't think he does. I think, yeah, he's out. Right back up to the front here. We got lots of people coming down pit road at the moment. Pretty much everyone and their grandma, as we see a little bit of action coming on to pit road there. Nick Pressey stays out. Javon Thompson stays out, as these guys are on a little bit of a different strategy. All right, let's go back and look at that yellow flag real quick and see what happened to Kevin Whalen off of turn 3 here, as we get a pretty good angle starting it out. Let's put you in slow mode. See what happens to the 42. He goes through turns 3. He's getting a little bit of that arrow wash. You can already see it. Javon Thompson in front of him as he's coming off of turn 3 now. There it is, in the wall. Big rut row for the 42. He's just along for the ride here. Big contact with the inside wall.
That's super unfortunate there for Kevin Whalen. We'll have to see this race off pit road, though. This could get interesting with that first overall pit stop there by Rob. Can he make up some end roads here on pit road? Looks like Blackwell did win the race off pit road. Matthew Wood, Blackwell, Fozzie, Corey Kobe, Nick Russell. So nothing really changed there on pit road. Everybody kind of came back out where they went in. So the only changing up at the front of the field, Nick Pressey, Javon Thompson deciding to stay out under this caution here with 36 laps to go. This is some interesting moments here in strategy, Tom.
Absolutely, it is. The 94, 93, staying out here. Matthew Wood on some fresh tires, full of fuel as well. Maybe a little bit of a disadvantage on that part, but the fresh tires are going to mean a lot here around Indianapolis. Real quick to the chat. Brian B, love me those hype Dega boys. Come on. And he also says it's because it's an Army livery. And it's because he's Air Force. I heard something here, and correct me if I'm wrong. You know, and I'm just going to throw it out there, okay? I heard it's actually called Chair Force.
Yeah, that's what our Army buddy calls our Air Force buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about the depth of the joke that is there.
That's like a second-hand joke, so I don't know. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, when you come up with a name like that, I mean, it's all fun and jokes, but the reality of it is that I've never served. I've never you know, went through that. So Brian B says he does indeed sit in a chair. I mean, I'm sitting in a chair. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm in a chair right now.
They're just jealous. I mean, I would be too. I think the Air Force would be pretty cool. But what do I know? I just like racing. We'll come down into turn 3 now with Nick Pressey. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing this time by Nick Pressey out front. Started this race P13, now leading the field here with Javon Thompson behind him. Javon started P8 tonight, +6 since the start of the race. As we are on lap 66, about to complete lap 66. As they come down into turn 4, now the green flag is out in the air. Javon Thompson getting a pretty good restart here as well, 3/10 behind. Half a second behind for Matthew Wood. Back here, who is that? That's Rob Collier on the outside of Fozzie Fazzillo now. As they cross the start-finish line, does the 02 make the run on the outside here down into turn 1? No. He gives up the position back to Fozzie as he comes off at turn 1 through the short chute and down into turn 2. Rob Collier might be trying to set up a pass here off of turn 2 down the back straightaway, and we may have a car around. Do we? No, we don't. Sorry. I heard wrong. Noah Blackwell now coming under attack by Fozzie down into turn 3.
Yes, we had a lead change. Javon Thompson actually went to the lead over Nick Pressey here. He's going to be the new leader of this race, even with the floor damage. Unbelievable what Javon's able to do with this race car. Nick Pressey getting a massive run down the front straightaway. Does Nick Pressey re-challenge for the lead? This could be the opportunity they needed. Maybe work together here like we saw with the NJB Race and Designs team earlier with Matthew Wood and Noah Blackwell. Is now Javon Thompson leading the field here at Indianapolis off of turn 2.
Off of turn 2, the 93 still out front here as Nick Pressey continues to chase down the back straightaway, down into turn 3. Now looks like Nick's gonna play the safe game here. Might not contend against Javon as they come down into turn 3. What the heck was that? We had some debris on the track. Did you see that? Yellow flag is out.
Caution. Somebody must have got the wall there. Oh, it's Mulvey and Dallas Seward here collected.
I knew something happened there. I saw debris all over the track.
Oh, they're both gonna tow. Oh, that's one of your Triple Crown contenders here tonight. Mulvey having some issues here in turn 3, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like he's getting a little bit of that arrow push off of turn 3. There you have it. Grabs the wall.
Oh, Dallas. And nowhere to go there.
Where'd Dallas come from?
Oh. What happened there?
Well, how about we do a little bit of this? Come on. Dallas Seabert's got a broken rear wing.
Yeah, he's already got some damage going down the access road here.
Oh, that left rear is broke.
Road.
There's where all that debris come from.
Off the racing surface, though. He tried to get it down off the racing surface and let the lead back go by.
Oh, he just gets clobbered.
Oh, so unfortunate for both of those drivers. The race of attrition continues here.
Oh, man. All right, Corey Kobe stays out in the 86. Javon Thompson down pit road. We've got Matthew Wood down pit road. Everyone else coming down pit road. As you can see that, Corey Kobe taking a little bit of a route less traveled by. Is everybody else coming down pit road? There's Rob Collier. Matthew Wood now pulling off. There's Noah Blackwell. He's jumping him. Here comes Collier. He's coming out P3. Javon Thompson coming out P4, P5 for Nick Pressey. 6 goes to Fozzie. 7, Richard Swindell. Nick Russell. P8.
Yeah, I wonder if Javon, with that slower pit stop, maybe he was getting some floor damage repair there. You think that might have been potential there? Because he did lose quite a few spots on pit road. That's going to change it, though, because Blackwell leaps past Matthew Wood here in this pit sequence. And Matthew Wood can hold on that P3 position. Collier, your pole sitter, back up to P3 now. Or P4, excuse me. Nick Pressey losing some positions on pit road down there in P6. Fozzie, P7. We currently have 9 cars remaining on the lead lap as we're going to see Javon come back down pit road here. Is this a
Let's
replay?
see. No, I just want to see that floor damage there. Still there. Still there. He's probably still working on it, though, to be honest. There's still speed in that 93, though, for sure. As he was leading the field, got around Nick Pressey. So I think we'll still see a lot of that 93 up at the front of the field towards the end of this race as we're getting there. Lap 70, about to complete it. We've got Dylan Carrier in the chat. Matthew is a generational talent. I swear he can contend for a win in any car and track. Let's go, Matthew. I mean, that's completely true. This guy is absolutely insane. If you guys have tuned in for any of the PSCRL races, you know what Dylan's talking about there. He is an amazing driver, for sure. Dallas Seward, he just wanted to get out of the way so the caution didn't come out. Yeah. Yep. We saw that. You were a little broke on the left rear there without a rear wing. And now Dallas Seward is out of the race. So, there you have it. Kevin Whalen also out of the race. Ryan Mulvey out of the race. Got 9 cars now, Jay.
Yeah, we got 30 laps to go. I know we're up against a little bit of a time limit here, Tom. Are we closing in on that? That could be the factor. We might not make it the full 100 laps here.
See,
we
we got
might
a
make it.
over
45 minutes. A little more,
Yeah.
more than 45 minutes. Yeah, we might be all right on time limit here tonight, but yeah, we got 30 laps to go. 9 cars remaining in this race. It's still anybody's race, Tom, the race of survival. Half the field is out of this thing through attrition. Can we see somebody surprise the world here, get to the front of the field? Corey Kobe on off strategy, you're going to lead the field to green.
Yep, lights are off on the pace car. We're going green flag racing this time by. Before we go green real quick, we've got Brian B in the chat. I don't like that Wood destroyed me by 20 seconds at Le Mans yesterday. My ego is bruised. It's okay. That's Matthew Wood fashion there. As they come down into turn 3. Oh, man, Corey Kobe getting a great jump on the restart here, but Noah Blackwell in tow now as they come down the front straightaway. Noah got an amazing restart here. Green flag flies, and the 10 points to the outside here with help from Matthew Wood. Here he goes around the outside. He's trying to get it done. Oh, Corey Kobe got tight through turns 1 as he comes down into turn 2 now. Noah Blackwell still hanging it on his door here as they come off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Side by side for the lead. Here comes Rob taking it 3 wide.
Look at Showtime going to the front of the field. That's Rob Collier. He's going to take the lead into turn 3. Where did Showtime come from? He's trying to go for the Triple Crown Challenge here tonight. He takes the lead back where he started at the front of the field. Blackwell in pursuit down the front straightaway. Rob's going to take it to the bottom. Here goes Blackwell to the outside, side by side for the race lead across the line.
Coming down into turn 1 now, Noah Blackwell is going to clear Rob Collier. Here comes Matthew Wood around the outside in turn 1. Through the short chute they go, and Rob loses P2. Back to P3 for the O2 as they come off of turn 2. Corey Kobe got real tight off of turn 2. He holds it straight though. Rob now back in the draft of the 13 as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Javon on the outside of Corey Kobe. He makes the pass. Fozzie makes the pass. We saw a little bit of a battle happening up here with Rob not being able to do anything, but Corey Kobe holding on to the P4, and we got a caution.
I think it's Fozzie. It is Fozzie. Oh, no. Oh, that might be done for Fozzie. Oh, no. He had such a fast race car.
Oh, who's
we
that?
got Swindell
That's
around as
Swindell.
well.
Missing the front wing there.
Man. I
Got
think he's
right
some left
rear.
front damage.
And left front, yep.
I don't know if he's got a quick repair left either. I don't know if Fozzie does as well. This could be 2 more guys out of contention here.
Let's see what happened here as they were going side by side with Corey Kobe and Javon Thompson up front as we get this replay rolling. Oh,
Oh, it's Russell.
what the heck? All right, look.
He didn't get any damage there.
We
Oh,
need
yeah,
to go
left
back
front.
further. Oh, there it is. That's what happened. We just need to rewind it just a little bit here. As Fozzie comes down into turn 3, he grabs a little bit of that arrow push by Javon up into the marbles, up into the wall. He slows it down. Nowhere for Nick Russell to go. The closing rate. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. I think that's I don't know if those guys have quick repairs left, Tom. This might be the end of the race here for both of these guys.
This is the view we got to see right here. Fozzie's in the wall. Nick's going to tag him here. Put him around. Just nowhere for Swint. Oh, man. He ate the wall bad. I mean,
It
he
looked
like
he tried to predict to the inside, but when he went to the inside, that's where the car went. It washed down to the bottom. He had nowhere to go. I think he predicted the car to stay to the outside because usually when they spin like that, they go back up the track, and it just never did.
Oh, my
man.
goodness. Yeah, he
Oh.
actually ate the wall.
Infield Care Center checkup here for Swindell. We'll see if he gets checked and cleared here.
Brian B says, bro got put in a washing machine after that contact. I love it. Yeah, it looks like the 62 does not have another quick repair. Fozzie, though, I mean, he's got the wings back on that car. He might be able to come back out here as he's still on pit road here. He's not out of the car.
Down.
He is a lap down. Yes, that is for sure. Well, we'll keep our eyes on that. Noah Blackwell out front in this race right now, lap 75 of 100. We'll be right back with you guys. We'll take a we'll take a side by side here for the closing laps of this race.
The best iRacers in the business.
cars here in Talladega as you see the 15 car grabbing the wall. My goodness!
Wow.
He did it! He made it through that!
Wow.
Oh, as we got contact! Oh my goodness! On this upside down! Garrett Gusso is upside down! Mayhew's sliding! They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it! He's into the grass on the tri-oval! He's gonna get a penalty for that! He has no help, and I mean, this guy's got a rocket ship! Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you!
All right, right back with you guys now as the lights are off on the pace car, already off the racing surface and control to Noah as he comes down into turn 4. He gets the jump on the restart, and here he goes. He gets a great jump on Matthew Wood now coming down the front straightaway. Rob Collier now right behind Matthew Wood. Nick Pressey behind him as well. Javon taking it 3 wide in the back here. Here comes Pressey to the outside of Rob Collier down into turn 1. Is he going to make the move? He does. Up to P3 for Nick Pressey as now he's hunting down Matthew Wood in front of him, down into turn 2, off of turn 2, and down the back straightaway. Nick Pressey, can he make a run here to the rear attenuator? He goes. He's going to look to the outside of Matthew Wood, down into turn 3.
Oh, Matthew Wood looking to the inside of Noah Blackwell. Can he make it happen? Blackwell left a lot of bottom open here off of turn number 3. Oh, my goodness. Through the short shoot. Our front four battling it out. We are getting down to the money laps. We're going to be this time to get 23 to go. Is Matthew Wood to the outside of Blackwell? Side by side. Wheel-to-wheel action across the line. Who's going to get the advantage in a 1?
Coming down into turn 1, it's Matthew Wood right outside here in turn 1. Rob Collier now, he's looking to the outside of Noah Blackwell in turn 2. Can he make it happen? They're still side by side off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Can Noah Blackwell hold on to this as he's getting a little bit of draft by his buddy here? Down into turn 3, Noah Blackwell holds on to that P2 position. Here comes Nick Russell around the outside. He passes Nicholas Pressey. He's on the outside of Rob Collier now in turn 4. Down the back straightaway, here he comes. Nick Russell to the inside, possibly to the outside of Rob Collier.
Here it is, to the outside of Rob Collier. Pressey's going to go right to the outside as well. Rob doing a great job holding on his P3 position. Russell absolutely hounding him, doing everything he can here through the short shoot. Off of turn number 2. Who's going to get a run down the back straightaway? Is Matthew Wood is building a little bit of a gap over Blackwell. We got all kinds of action. We got 22 laps to go in this race. It is go time. And the money laps are here as we see the rest of the field barrel down here into turn 3. Can anybody get anything done here?
Coming down into turn 4 now, it's Nick Russell in that P4 position, looking to make a pass on Rob now down the front straightaway. He's going to get a little bit of help here, a little bit of draft. Noah Blackwell tries to break it. He does, but it looks like Collier, he's going to get to the outside. Down here in turn 1, is he going to hold it? He tries to. Can Noah Blackwell get out in front of him? No! They're still side by side down into turn 2. A wheel-to-wheel action here off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Noah is going to grab a draft by his teammate once again. Down the back straightaway, Rob at a disadvantage here as they come on down into turn 3. Noah clears them, and we're single file once again here at Indianapolis.
Yeah, this has been some absolutely fantastic racing up here at the front of the field. We're swapping positions. We're going wheel to wheel. Action here at Indianapolis. This time, Matthew Wood is going to take the field down to the Dega boys. 20 laps to go here at Indianapolis as we see a little bit of shakeup. Rob to the outside of Blackwell into turn 1. Wheel to wheel. Rob's around. Russell's collected. Big time moments here. Desperation with 20 to go.
Rob is big broke now as he comes off of turn 1. He's trying to get the things straight there. Look how much input he's having to put on those wheels to get it to go straight. Oh no! Through turns
Rob
2.
still has a quick repair here, though.
I think
Tom.
you're right.
I don't
I
think
think you're
he's
right.
used one. This might not be that big of a deal here for Rob. If he can get it back to pit road without towing, this might be okay.
Just a little bit of contact there. Nick Russell grabbing some left front suspension damage off of that as well. Let's go back to this yellow flag. Kind of rewind it just a little bit for you guys as we come across the start-finish line here. Rob is looking to the outside here. Oh, we missed it again. Good heavens. Let's get it right this time. So they come on down into turn 1 real close here. I don't think Rob was expecting Noah to be that high on the track. Plus, there was a little bit of netcode there. A small gap between himself and Noah. But then Nick Russell gets involved as well. He's big broke on the front end of that machine. The number 2 car having a great run so far out there tonight. Well, I mean, I guess it just fixes itself. That's crazy to me. Let's go live here. Rob Collier.
Tom, what I'm seeing there is those are 2 of the most aggressive drivers we have in the entire league here at Nexus, and that is desperation moves here at the end of the race. Yep, there's the quick repair. Rob is good to go to the end of this race. Can he stay on the lead lap? Can this happen? The leaders are coming off of turn 4 now. He's going to stay on the lead lap here, Tom, and it looks like Nick Russell just got handed a gift from the iRacing gods here. That right front is still working here on that number 2 machine. Oh,
Wow.
man. Sometimes
that
you got to
is-
be lucky if you're going to win. You got to have the skill, and you got to have a little bit of luck as well. And Nick Russell sitting in a P3 position, but it looked like it was over there for a good 50 yards.
What did AJ Foyt say? He'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week.
Yes.
That's a
I
quote
would.
straight from the great.
I'd rather
right.
be lucky than good.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, I could look into like $1 million sponsorships, you know, look into inheriting a big inheritance, something like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, okay?
Luck into a free Happy Meal? I mean, I'd take that
Hey!
luck.
Yeah.
I would just, I mean, I'm not even asking for anything big. Just a free Happy Meal every once in a while would be cool.
Yeah, a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Some
those
apple slices.
milk and
Yeah.
milk, chalky milk, bro.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got me all excited now.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Go on, get yourself some Happy Meals late at night. You know what? I think this calls for a shout out here to McDonald's. We're looking for a title sponsor.
Yes.
Love to have you on
Okay.
board.
Yeah, we would love to have you. We'll put your logo on all of our broadcasts. Yeah, it'd be great.
You like that, Brian? I'm glad you caught it.
Inheriting an inheritance.
It's a 2-step process here, okay?
Yeah.
I guess you'd say 3. Well, I don't know. I'm not good at numbers. All right, Jay, it kind of seems like most of these cars are pretty good on the fuel number here for the end of the race. We've got 7 cars on track at the moment. Rob Collier in that P7 position now, just now having to eat that quick repair. 80 some odd laps into this race. He's still out there looking for a dub here tonight. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. Matthew Wood at the helm. He's got his teammate Noah Blackwell right behind him. Nick Russell still in that P3 position. Nick Pressey, P4. Javon Thompson, P5. Corey Kobe, P6. And again, rounding out the rest of the cars on track, that is Rob Collier. As he goes down into turn 2. Going to be coming off of turn 2 now, down the back straightaway. All right, Jay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. What is the key to success here at Indianapolis to win this race?
I think survival is number 1. You got to put that at the top of the list. I mean, we've seen so much attrition tonight. We've got 7 cars remaining in this race from Matthew Wood all the way down to Rob Collier. Also, I think it's going to be tough here with Matthew Wood, Noah Blackwell, the teammates up here controlling this field. Can anybody challenge him? We saw Rob put up a valiant fight and get some damage out of that situation. Can someone else take the battle to these teammates here at NJB Designs Racing? It's going to be interesting, Tom. We still got Javon in here. He's been fast all night. Nick Pressey has kind of been right there in the top 5 all night. Nick Russell's been aggressive here towards the end of the race. Let's see if he has something for him. Can Rob get from the back of the field? He's chasing that Triple Crown Challenge here in the Nexus Sim Racing. Can he get back to the front of the field?
Absolutely. Lots to look forward to here in the closing 16 laps of this race as they come on down into turn 4. Waiting for the green flag here, and it flies. Matthew Wood with the jump on the restart here. Noah Blackwell right behind him. 3/10 behind Nick Russell. He's to the attenuator of Noah Blackwell. He's just over 1/10 of a second behind him now as they cross the line. Javon Thompson to the outside of Nicholas Pressey now. He's up into the he holds on to P4 off of turn 1 down into turn 2. Now can Nick Russell make a move on Noah Blackwell here as they come down the back straightaway? Let's see what he can do now as they come down the back straightaway, eyeing turn 3 now.
Yeah, here we are into turn 3. We still have Matthew Wood leading Noah Blackwell down here into turn 3. Nick Russell applying the pressure. And then we got the next 4 cars all in a line. Everybody trying to build some momentum as we're coming this time to 15 laps to go here at Indianapolis. It is the money laps. They are here now. Does anybody have anything for Matthew Wood controlling this race?
Coming down into turn 1 now. We've got not a lot of battling happening in the back here. Javon just hanging tight right now in that P5 position. So is Rob Collier in the P7 position in the number 02. Hyundai-powered Dallara IndyCar as they come down the back straightaway. You can see now we're bunching up a little bit here. Here comes Nick Russell. Nick Pressey as well. Pressey to the inside of Russell in 3. Not going to be able to make it happen as Russell holds on to it on the outside. He's looking at Noah Blackwell now. Off at turn 4 to the outside. He's there. We're side by side for P2.
Side by side, wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Nick Russell not able to hold the momentum on the outside, but here comes Pressey to the inside into turn 1. Pressey wants to get to that P3 position, but Russell fights back on the outside, not relenting that position. He wants another chance at Blackwell. Off of turn 2, the arrow washed just a little bit there out of the 2 machine as we snake down the back straightaway.
Down the back straightaway they go. It's Nick Russell trying to make a move on the car in front of him. That's Noah Blackwell as Nick Pressey comes under attack by Corey Colby in the back. Look at this. Nick Russell back to the outside of Noah Blackwell now as they come off at turn 4 and down the front straightaway. He's going to have some help here to get around Noah Blackwell as his teammates giving him a draft down the back front straightaway. Down into turn 1. Nick Russell can't compete with it. He's got to go back and slip behind Noah Blackwell through turns 1 and down into turn 2.
Yeah, great defense right there by Noah Blackwell. Did not give that inside position up. Nick Russell go to the outside. Down the back straightaway. Can anybody get a run? Headed for turn 3. Nick Pressey's there. Corey Colby's now in the mix of the P5 position. As we got 6 of them as Javon's losing touch with your lead pack here. We got 13 laps to go as we barrel down the short chute. Down into turn 4. Into the front stretch one more time again.
Coming down off of turn 4, they're about to complete lap 88. Can anybody make a move here on the NJB Designs racing team as they come down into turn 1? Noah looking low, just a second there as Nick Pressey cuts off the nose of Corey Colby going down into turn 1. A great defensive move by the 94 to hold on to that P4 position as Nick Russell still holding on to P3 at the moment. Coming down the back straightaway, Nick Pressey. Oh, here comes Rob Collier. Maybe, no, he had a run. Oh, look at this. Does Noah Blackwell look to the inside? No, he does not. Nick Russell still in that P3 position, almost had an opportunity to pounce there, does not take it. Down into turn 4 now, off the exit and onto the front straightaway, still the same running order.
Yes, you see Noah Blackwell maybe trying to learn something here, trying to set up a run on his teammate, as now we see Nick Russell go to the outside of Noah Blackwell. Wheel to wheel, look at Russell go, making the outside line work. He breaks up the teammates. Nick Russell, he wants to win this race tonight in Indianapolis. On the turn 2, the pursuit of Matthew Wood down the back straightaway.
Coming down the back straightaway, it's a big jockey for position. He goes to the inside of Matthew Wood for the lead. Race down into turn 3. He's looking for it. He's got barely an inch here to spare. Down into turn 4, still to the inside. Your race leader of Nick Russell almost clears Matthew Wood there as they come down the front straightaway. No help for the 2 as everybody now comes down to almost a 3-wide situation, but down into turn 1, Nick clears Matthew Woods for the lead of this race.
We got 10 laps to go and we got a new race leader. That's That's Nick Russell. Where did he come from? How did he make those moves to the outside? Unrelenting. Now Pressy looking at the inside of Blackwell. Can he make it happen down the back straightaway? Wheel-to-wheel action. Now Matthew Wood to the outside of Russell. This is incredible. Into turn 3. Wheel-to-wheel for the race lead. Matthew Wood trying to make the outside line work. As it looks like Blackwell clears Pressy. Still battling for the race lead.
To the inside, Nick Russell clears Matthew Wood now down the front straightaway. Matthew Wood's going to grab that draft now. He's looking to the outside. He's got help from his teammate Noah Blackwell as they cross the start finish line and down into turn 1. Can Matthew Wood make it stick around the outside? They're still wheel to wheel here off of turn 1, still side by side for the race lead down into turn 2. It's Nick Russell holding on to it off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Matthew Wood all over the racetrack trying to get around Nick as they set their eyes down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, still on the outside is Matthew Wood. He is putting up an absolute fight up here on the outside. Once they retake the lead here from Russell. Russell doing everything he needs to do on the bottom to control this lead. Down the front straightaway. We're coming to get 8 laps to go. What's going to happen here now as Matthew Wood gets right in the toe here behind Nick Russell. Here goes Corey Colby looking to the outside of Rob Collier's up to P4 now. This is incredible. Down here into turn 1, through the short chute. We're still battling for the race lead.
Matthew Wood trying to look to the outside, but look, he's going to grab a little bit of a run here. He's going to look way to the inside. He's there, but he's going to have to hold off here because he was going to go into the grass. A little bit of a lift there by the 13. Nick Russell still holding on to this lead down into turn 3. On the inside, Matthew Wood trying to make it work on the outside. Cannot get back side by side with Nick Russell, your leader at the moment, as Rob Collier. He works his way up to P3, side by side with Noah Blackwell as the leaders of Nick Russell, Matthew Wood, still duking it out here on the front straightaway, across the line, and down into turn 1.
Yeah, Matthew Wood still trying to make it happen on the outside. Oh, we got a car around. Oh, he saved it. It's Blackwell. What a save. But that's going to take him out of contention here on lap 94. The battle is increasing here. Between your two leaders, they open a gap. Rob Collier now solely into P3. They have lost touch with their two leaders. Matthew Wood, V. Russell, right here to the down into turn 3. Matthew Wood looks to the outside. Russell doing an absolute Chad job right now to hang on to this lead. We got 6 laps to go down here off of turn 4. What's going to happen down the front straightaway?
On the front straightaway now, the 13 is trying to grab a draft here across the start-finish line and try to make a move down into turn 1. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much here. 6 laps to go here at Indianapolis as Nick Russell leads the field down into turn 1. Into the short chute they go. Matthew Wood trying to gain as much momentum as he can through the center of the corners, but it looks like his tires might be giving way here. Down the back straightaway, Nick Russell blocking the inside line. Does not want Matthew Wood there as they come down the back straightaway, setting their eyes on turn 3. Here comes Collier to the outside of Matthew Wood, taking over that P2 position. Oh my God, where did he come from? Down into turn 4 now. It's Rob Collier holding on to P2.
Yeah, Showtime doing Showtime things as we're coming to get 5 laps to go, and the battle for the lead is on. Showtime to the outside. Can he make it happen? Down here to turn 1, still wheel to wheel. Rob Collier's not giving up on the outside. Russell still progressing down here on the inside. Still wheel to wheel. Rob Collier to the outside line. Here comes Matthew Wood. The Iron Man ain't giving up. Still battling down the back.
3 wide for the race lead here down the back straightaway. It's Collier, Wood, and Russell. Russell on the inside. Collier's going to back out here as Russell and Wood go side by side through turn 3. Wood had a little bit of an understeer situation in turn 3, had to lift a little bit as now Russell comes off of turn 4, coming down the front straightaway. Here comes Wood to the outside. No, he's got to grab a little bit more draft here as they cross the start finish line and down into turn 1, side by side for P2. Collier and Wood.
Cuz Collier's going back to the outside here off into turn 2. Can Collier make it happen? Showtime versus Iron Man. Maybe wheel contact there off of turn 2. Matthew Wood is falling back because here comes Pressy now at the P3. This race is absolutely insane. Here comes Collier down into turn 3 to the outside of Russell once again.
Nick Pressy overtakes Matthew Wood for that P3 position. Down into turn 4 now. It's Rob Collier stuck behind Nick Russell now. They're coming across the line to take 3 laps to go here at Indianapolis as they come down the front straightaway. Here comes Rob Collier to the outside of Nick Russell. Can he make it happen? Down into turn 1 he goes. No, he cannot. Nick Russell holding on to the lead of this race as everybody turns up the heat intensity here off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
We got a 5-car battle here down the back straightaway. 2.5 laps to go. Collier goes back to the outside. Look at Matthew Wood to the inside, pressing to the outside. This is insane what we are witnessing here in Indianapolis. As now Matthew Wood's going to clear Presley up into the P3 position as the battle for the lead continues. Can Rob make it work on the outside? Can Russell hang on? We're coming to get 2 laps to go here in Indianapolis.
2 laps to go here at Indianapolis as they come down into turn 1. It's Collier, it's Russell, side by side now. Matthew Wood gets into the bumpers on the inside of the track there. He holds on to it. Down into turn 2 now. It's Collier, still behind Russell now off of turn 2. They're side by side for the race lead here as they come down the back straightaway. Advantage to Collier now as he's on the outside. Holy cow, did he make the pass? No, here comes Russell back on the inside. Off at turn 3, down into turn 4, still side by side for the lead of this race as they come off at turn 4. Looking for the white flag here. Russell still out front. Collier taking it side by side. White flag flies.
One more lap around here in Indianapolis. We got Russell and Collier down here into turn 1. The battle is on. We're going to exit turn 2. Collier still trying to make the outside line work. Russell doing a fantastic job down the back straightaway. Collier, he's going to have one more opportunity here into turn 3. Can he stay side by side with Russell? This is where it all gets paid off here tonight in Indianapolis. Russell on the inside. Collier still on the outside. Matthew Wood pressing wheel to wheel through turn 4 for the final time tonight. Can Russell get it done? Can Collier get it done? Oh, contact is made in the back. Side by side. I think it's going to be Collier. Russell, side by side drag race.
It's Russell.
Russell got it. Russell wins the Indianapolis 250. What a drive by Nicholas Russell. Unbelievable.
0.003 between Russell and Collier. Holy cow, what did we just witness? 2 great finishes, 2 nights in a row here at Nexus on the Digga Boys Broadcasting Network. You cannot get any better than this. Unbelievable.
I don't think you could have done anything different if you're Collier. He made the move at the right time. Just was a little short of claiming victory tonight, but Nick Russell, he made the hard work happen. He made it all the way to the front. Remember, I'd rather be lucky than good. This man had his wheel missing before that final restart for 50 yards. And the iRacing gods came down and blessed him with all the will and the internet and the world technologies. Gave him his wheel back, and he finds a way to find it, put it in victory lane. Unbelievable drive. Luck and skill is what was needed here tonight to take this victory.
And he does it in the Bluey car. Awesome. Just an added bonus for this. What a great job by Nick Russell. Corey Coey coming home P3 in the number 86. Let's go back and look at that coming off at turn 4, though. We had a little bit of issues here. Maybe, I think it was Nick Pressy there. Yes. Nick Pressy may have gone on to the outside wall off of turn 4. He does. Pushing it real hard towards the end of this race. Grabs Matthew Wood there as he comes wrecking across. Look at Corey Kobe. Oh, the iRacing gods blessed him too. As you can see, Nick Pressy here having some issues. Javon getting involved as well. Trying to miss that pit road. Oh, barely clips it there. Let's take a look one more time here. I like to go on board with Corey Kobe. As he saw everything happen right in front of him. Oh. Well, he lost the left front for a second there. But he brought it home P3. What a race of attrition, Jay. Good heavens.
Yeah, I mean, our podium are the only guys that really crossed the line under their own power there, not wrecking. So, oh man, what a race. Unbelievable. Rob Collier drove from 7th on that last restart. Tail end of the line. Ends up driving himself up to contention to win. Matthew Wood did a phenomenal job there controlling it. Once he lost the track position there, it seemed to be kind of over for him. And then, I mean, Nick Russell not only had to make the pass on Blackwell to break up the teammates, then he had to make the move on Matthew Wood. Unbelievable. And his race was done for 50 yards and still finds a way to win this.
Career-defining moves out here tonight at Indianapolis in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. Let's start the interview process now. Let's go ahead and start with the 86 of Corey Kobe. As we bring him on down here. Corey, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Sure do. You got me?
Yes, yes, what a phenomenal race you had there. You played a really great game there, keeping your car clean throughout the 100 laps here at Indianapolis. You find yourself in position at the end though to try and go for the win here. What was your car feeling like? What did you need to get to the rear attenuator of Nick Russell, Rob Collier, Nick Pressey, Matthew Wood? What's that little bit that could have helped you in trying to win this race?
That's a great question because I think all 5 of us, 6 of us, 7 of us, however many were left there, were pushing it as hard as possible. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sweating here. I mean, I had everything maxed out and trimmed out for as good as I could, and it was sticking. It was just really a matter of who could get the best run. And then obviously there was calamity there at the end. Almost got caught of that. Just wild. My heart's still pounding.
Absolutely. A little bit earlier in the race, we saw a little bit of carnage, like we talked a little bit about in the pre-race. Surviving lap 1, surviving the carnage in the first half of the race, and being there in the second half of the race. You did that, but what was your plan going into this race, and how was that executed?
Exactly what I did. I feel like that's kind of my style. Really, any race in general, just take care of the car first half, feel it out. Obviously, a lot of guys fell out of the race. There was a lot of different cautions and a lot going on, and you really just have to manage your stuff. And then there, obviously, put yourself in position. I qualified poorly and started 12th, and just slowly crept my way up there to the top 5, and was in position the last 15 laps to battle it out. I was a little more passive. I think you asked what I could have done. I could have been a little more aggressive, probably, but you're constantly watching what other moves guys are making, and other guys might be getting around the same team you are, and you're just constantly recalculating on what to do. So just could have been a little more aggressive, but that was all by design. That's kind of how I race anyway.
Absolutely. Well, you put on a strong showing here tonight at Indianapolis, a run to be proud of for sure. Congratulations on your P3 run tonight. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Corey, to round out this interview?
Yes, Corey, amazing run that you had tonight. You survived all the carnage that we saw, put yourself in position at the end of this race, and that's really all you can ask for, is having a chance at this at the end. And you did exactly that. You come home with another podium finish this season. I mean, what a fantastic season you're having here in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. Who do you have to thank for the performance here tonight at Indianapolis?
Well, I can thank iRacing for hosting the Indy 500 this weekend, and I had a chance to run in that and got plenty of laps. Just I love this track. I've been growing up going to this track and running laps here just over the years, and really just the love of this speedway helped. So just thank everybody, thank the league. I'm glad to be a part of this. Really having a great time doing IndyCar racing. I've kind of made the switch over, and I'm loving every bit of it.
Absolutely. A great run here tonight by Corey in the number 86 Dallara. Great run by you. Congratulations on your P3 run tonight, and a great points day for yourself. Corey, once again, congratulations, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate what you do.
Absolutely. Our pleasure. Our pleasure. All right. That was your P3 finisher. Let's go ahead and come down to talk to Rob Collier. Oh, there he is. I missed him. Hey, Rob, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you guys.
Rob, let's talk about the end of the race there. I mean, it looked like you got involved in an incident there. You brought it back down, rolled out your backup car, and holy cow, it was unbelievable what you were able to do with the circumstances that was laid in your lap to go out there and take it to Nick Russell there at the end and battle that out. Talk to us a little bit about what was going through your head during that late race incident and you coming back out on track with all the speed in the world.
Well, at the incident, I was mighty pissed off. Dealing with those two up front, literally just doing their thing to control the front there. And I finally had an opportunity to pass him, and yeah, he decided to slide up a little bit because I guess he got scared, tighten it around the corner there, and of course the net code saw that as slamming me. But yeah, came back from that. Honestly, for like those first 7 or so laps, waiting for the tires to heat up, just being behind everyone in front of me, it was just a whole bunch just watching them. No one wanted to do anything, so that was kind of frustrating. But eventually, Nick got in there and finally broke them apart. So we're actually able to make some moves and get up there and dogfight with him for about the last 5 laps.
Absolutely. I mean, that was an awesome dogfight you had there with Nick at the end. But it seemed like every opportunity you got, the only opportunity you got was to pass him on the outside. That inside lane was really strong with Nick Russell. What did you need there at the end to try and overtake and get into that P1 position and try to hold off Nick Russell?
If looking back at it, if I would have just dropped back like just an extra half a foot, so I could have just gotten that little bit extra bit of a run when I tucked up behind him, I think that would have been enough. When I pulled out, I was basically on top of him. I got a 0x out of that, and it's like I'm surprised he didn't die. So it was the closest I could get there, drafting behind him, and I think I just swung out too wide. I think if I would have tightened it, it would have been just a pure dead heat there at the line.
Well, nonetheless, a great run by you tonight. With all the adversity, you come home P2. Congratulations on that. A great finish there to the end of the race. Again, congratulations on the P2. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Rob to round out this interview?
Yes, Rob, congratulations on this run here tonight. I mean, you drove at that final restart from the end of the line all the way up to P2, made some incredible moves, doing Showtime things, unbelievable, put on a show. Do you think if we'd have had some NASCAR 1940s technology cameras there at the end of that with that 3,000th of a second gap that you had, do you think it would have put you in victory lane here tonight?
No,
I'm just making light of it.
No, I went back and looked at it exactly like that because my timing had it at a 0, 0, 0, and I was like, I need to go look at that. iRacing does screw that up every once in a while, but no, he had me by I think like 2 inches.
Yeah, that was a fantastic race. Unbelievable. I still can't believe it. We've had back-to-back days here at Nexus Sim Racing with the great finishes. And again, you guys put on one well of a show here all race long here in the Grand Prix Championships at Indianapolis. Who do you have to thank for this performance, Rob?
Thanks to SK. He gave me the baseline for the setup, and I made a couple tweaks for myself. And of course, thanks to you guys broadcasting. Hopefully, after the shenanigans, it was a hell of a show.
Rob, it sure was. Thank you so much for the kind words. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, Rob, for coming out here, spending some time with the Nexus Sim Racing crew, and giving us some great on-track content. Congratulations on your P2 run tonight. A great points run for yourself in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships. And Rob, I think we will, but I'm going to say it anyways. We hope to see you in the next one.
Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.
All right, that was your P2 runner for tonight, Rob Collier in the O2. Now, here is the time. Let's bring down your winner tonight in the number 2 car, Nick Russell. Nick, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, boys. How are you?
Man, what a run you had there at the end. You got a phenomenal run on Noah Blackwell. You break up the NJB Designs racing team, and you don't look back. What a run you had there. You come home, you finish P1, but let's talk about that move you made on Noah Blackwell. How long did you set that up for? And what was going through your head? Because what you did there was race changing.
I don't know, man. I was just kind of waiting. I kept looking, and I was like 20, 15, 10. I just kept waiting. And then I saw an opportunity, and I was like, all right, man, you got to do it. Now's the time. Door's going to close. You got to just go for it. And I did. And I mean, to be honest, I thought Rob was going to get me there at the end. I thought he cleared me in 3, and he didn't, and was able to hold on.
Yeah, that was an absolutely incredible racing displayed there when you got around Noah Blackwell, broke up the teammates there, and it just seemed to not go their way. You had a little bit of a battle there with Matthew Wood. What was going through your head there with him trying to get back up to the front?
Yeah, man, I was just trying to hold the low line. I was like, man, if somebody gets me high, they get me. That's fine. But I was just trying to hold the low line as much as I could. Matt was good. Rob was good. Noah was good. I mean, everybody behind me, could have got me if they got the run. I was just fortunate to hold the low line and hold them off.
Absolutely, just a phenomenal run by yourself tonight. Last question I got for you, Bluey fan?
Big Bluey fan. You noticed
Yeah.
the paint, eh?
Oh yeah, man. I noticed it as soon as we clicked over to you, and I was like, wait a minute. That's a Bluey scheme. I'm all for it. All right. I dig it. I dig
Yeah,
it.
man. That is 100% on at our house all the time. I have a 2-year that is just locked in on our
Yep.
TV.
Yeah, I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and yeah, they zone out everything else in the world when that gets turned on. So it's great
Yeah,
to
man.
see it cross over into the sim racing world. But Russell, just a phenomenal run for yourself tonight. You hold on against some of the greats in the Nexus sim racing crew. Just a career-defining drive that you had here tonight. Congratulations on your P1 race win here at Indianapolis. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Nick to round out this broadcast?
Yes, Nick, fantastic run here tonight. My first question, though, that final caution of the race, you get into Rob Collier. Your tire gets disconnected, ends up reappearing. What's going through your mind maybe in that entire transition there?
I went through it. On my screen, I went through him. I don't know what happened. I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't have to stop. That's good. Love that for me. I mean, I ran through his side pod on my screen. I thought I was going to have to stop for sure. I guess. And sometimes you get lucky. The net code giveth and net code taketh away. Huh?
That's right.
That's what we said. We said AJ Foyt always said it's better to be lucky than good, or I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, you were both tonight. I mean, the iRacing gods definitely blessed you on that one, but you paid them back by just the amazing drive that you had there at the end to get the lead and then to maintain it, and then that drag race to the line. Unbelievable finish, unbelievable race that you put together here tonight, Nick. Who do you have to thank for this performance?
Bluey, obviously the Hammer Barn sponsorship. Right. I got to get upstairs and make sure my wife is not too mad at me for being online at 10:20 here, finishing up this race. I appreciate you guys hosting, letting everybody come in. You guys run an awesome league, and it's been fun to run it.
Well, thank you so much for those kind words. We truly appreciate it. Thank you, Nick, for coming out here, spending some time with the Nexus Sim Racing crew. A huge shout out to your wife, too, for allowing you to come down here and race with us. Truly, truly appreciate it. So shout out to her. Nick, you come out here, you qualified P6, you ran your race. And at the end of 100 laps, you come out on top. Congratulations on your race win tonight. And Nick, I sincerely hope, I think we will, but I sincerely hope we see you in the next one.
We'll be back for sure. Thank you, boys.
Absolutely. All right, Jay. My goodness, what a race we had here tonight with the Nexus Sim Racing crew. Once again, putting on an incredible finish 2 nights in a row. We got 2 amazing finishes. Nick Russell, though, in the Nexus Grand Prix Championships, brings it home P1 here tonight.
Unbelievable, Tom. Absolutely unbelievable. I was like, after last night, I'm like, I don't know if my heart can take it, man. We just ramped up to level 10,000 over here. But then again, we get another amazing race. I don't know how my voice will be doing here for the next couple days. I'm going to see if I can get it back by Wednesday, because at the trend that everything is going, Wednesday is going to be a banger race too. But I mean, let's talk about tonight. Unbelievable. It turned into a race of attrition. We saw lots of wrecks early, lots of guys get taken out, have to use quick repairs. And it was just some people got the good end of it, got a little lucky with some of the breaks that they got. Some people had a lot of bad luck. And I think by the end of this race, a lot of the faster cars that we saw all race long surfaced their way to the front. Matthew Wood, Noah Blackwell did a fantastic job controlling this race for most of it. Javon Thompson did as well. He had a couple of bad luck incidents there that took him out of contention. Rob Collier, he had the track position earlier. We talked to him in qualifying, didn't plan on running in traffic. He ends up finding himself in traffic all day long, it seemed like. And he just never could really make any end roads or get up towards the front. But then Showtime does some Showtime things. He gets up to the front of the field and battles for the win. Unbelievable. Nick Russell really kind of set the tone there with about 10 laps to go. He makes a move on Noah Blackwell. And once that happened, I think we said it in the broadcast, he has broken up the teammates. The fight is on now. And it sure was. Nick Russell put the battle to Noah Blackwell, and then he put the battle to Matthew Wood, and then he had to hang on and beat Showtime Rob Collier. What a fantastic race. Unbelievable. I can't believe what we witnessed here tonight at Indianapolis.
Absolutely. Another great run here at the Nexus Sim Racing Group. Here with the Grand Prix Championships. Just another banger of a race in with the Dega Boys broadcasting crew. Well, Jay, let's round out this broadcast here tonight. Look, a lot happening in the chat. I want to thank everybody who came out here tonight, watched, commented, liked, subscribed. It means so much to us. Congratulations to our new members, Kyle Hendricks and TP and Sherbirds. Old Brian B. Thanks, guys, for being a part of the channel. We truly appreciate it. Huge shout out to Dallas Seward with the gifted sub. Truly appreciate your hard work and helping us out here in the Dega Boys space. Truly appreciate it. If you guys want to become a member, you guys can come on over to our channel, hit the join button, pick a tier that works best for you guys, and reap the benefits. You guys can come in, call a race with Jay and I. You guys can come into our podcast, talk a little bit about racing with Jay and I as well. There's lots of cool things that go with it. Even one of those tiers, you get some free merch. So choose a tier that works best for you guys and be a part of the boys. Another great way to help support us is you go onto our channel, hit the store button, buy some Dega Boys merch like this right here, Big Daddy NASCAR hat. I've actually got some more coming on the way to show you guys in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. But all of the monies that go to those two avenues go right back into the channel to create more and better content for you guys. Thank you to the people who have already been a part of those two avenues, all of our members, all of the people who have bought merchandise from our shop. We truly appreciate it. I'm gonna hand it off to Jay here. Jay, why don't we talk a little bit about our podcast and our watch parties that we got coming up?
Yes. So, first off, our podcast is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to tune in. Lots of great talking points there as well. We're going to talk about this weekend's races with IndyCar and IMSA over there at Detroit. I mean, we had one good race and one race we're going to talk about. So, that was fantastic there at Detroit. And then we also got the NASCAR series. We had Xfinity at Portland. I mean, what a banger of a race that was. I can't wait to talk about that with you guys here on Tuesday, as well as the NASCAR races over at Worldwide Technology. They were races, if you call them that, the series that runs on Sundays. We'll talk about those with you guys on Sunday, as well as our other cool, fun segments that we're going to throw in as well. We always have a good time on Tuesday. Come join us, watch the podcast, and come and interact with us in the chat. It's always a great time here at the Dega Boys Network. And then also tomorrow, our poll closes for our monthly watch party for the month of June. Right now, the 6 hours of Watkins Glen for the IMSA race is leading that poll. If you guys want to watch another race, such as IndyCars at Road America, NASCAR at Sonoma, F1 is at Spain, or the 24 hours of Le Mans for the World Endurance Championship, those are also on that poll, but it closes tomorrow. So make sure you guys go vote tonight or vote early in the morning and make your voice heard for the watch party of the month of June to come hang out with us and watch the race live with us as if we were sitting on the couch right next to you. It's always a great time. We interact with the chat. We hang out. Maybe have a brewski or two. Just have a good time. It's always fun.
It always is fun. We've got some other fun stuff coming to the channel here in the coming weeks. The Nexus 499, third time's a charm. That's coming up on June 22. That's the 1987 Cup cars going around Talladega for 188 laps. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you guys join our Discord channel. We've got the link for you guys in there to join the special event server for Nexus Sim Racing. It's going to be a great time. Look, we had a phenomenal time with it last year. We had pit road reporting. We had the calls of all the action. We had production style broadcast. We were broadcasting practice, qualifying. We had interviews with the drivers, a little bit of a paint scheme preview as well. But my golly, Jay, what a race that was.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Absolutely thrilling. Pre-race show was so much fun. If you guys are participating in it, or if you guys are watching it, tune in early. We do a pre-race show an hour early. We'll get to introduce you guys to us, some of the drivers. We'll do a paint scheme preview, talk about all the paint schemes that everybody's created. And then we get into the race, and it is an absolute grind. The guy that won last year, Mike Garragusa, was nearly 3 laps down at one point in that race, came back to win it. Unbelievable. It's going to be a lot like we saw tonight, a race of attrition, a race of survival. It's a 499-mile race around Talladega, and anything can happen. And there's a lot of guys that you saw here tonight racing in this IndyCar race will be in that race as well. So come watch it. Come hang out with your favorite broadcasting network here on YouTube, and come watch some of your favorite drivers you see on a daily basis around this channel. So yes, you got to be there. It's so much fun.
Absolutely, it is. We've got a couple more announcements to make. I just don't have the dates right on it, to be honest with you. But we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about it tomorrow, and we'll be broadcasting on Wednesday. We're going to be at Kentucky with Nexus once again in the trucks. It's going to be an experiment. We're having a new aero package come out for the trucks tomorrow, and so we'll see that. We'll see that in action on Wednesday, and we'll also be racing on Thursday with our Deegan Cup, so make sure you guys come around and watch that as well. On Saturday, we're going to be racing at Talladega with the PSCRL trucks, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, okay? We got lots of fun stuff coming up on the channel. Make sure you guys support all of our other branches of networking as well. Again, we've got the Discord channel, your #1 spot for motorsports news. Come in, post your own news if you like in our channel. We're open to people posting links. We love it. We love reading about news. That pretty much consumes Jay and I's life when it comes to racing. So we appreciate the space that everybody else makes in our Discord channel. Make sure you guys check out our Instagram channel, our TikTok, our X, Facebook. We got lots of stuff going on over there as well. We appreciate everybody who came out here tonight. Again, to everybody who viewed, liked, commented, subscribed. It means a lot to us in the growth of this channel. Thank you to the new members tonight as well. Brian B, TP, and Kyle Hendricks. Thank you guys so much. And Dallas Ewert, huge shout out to him for the gifted sub. Once again, an absolute G of this channel. Thank you so much. But look, this has been another great broadcast here tonight. This has been Thomas and Jay in the booth, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.
The best iRacers in the business.
It's the way to do it. We're in the 87 cars here at Talladega. As you see the 15 car grabbing the wall. My goodness!
Wow.
He did it! He made it through that!
Wow.
Oh, we got contact! Oh my goodness! Oh, and he's upside down! Garrett Gusso is upside down! Mayhew's sliding! They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it! He's into the grass on the tri-oval! He's gonna get a penalty for that! He has no help, and this guy's got a rocket ship! Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you! Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso! Garrett Gusso! He is the winner of the 499